Good evening and welcome inside Regency Furniture Stadium as we prepare for tonight's matchup between your Southern Maryland Blue Crabs and the visiting Lancaster Barnstormers. Southern Maryland played a three-game set against Lancaster to end last week before traveling on the road to Bridgeport this past weekend. The Blue Crabs were swept by Lancaster in that series as Lancaster won all three. They were tight games, however, as all three finished within a run differential of 2 runs, including a dramatic game 1 in which the Barnstormers were able to win on a 2-run home run in the top of the 9th inning by Trayvon Robinson. The Blue Crabs traveled on the road to Bridgeport this past weekend. They played a 3-game set against the Bluefish, the second time they've played Bridgeport this season. The Blue Crabs took game 1 of that series in extra innings before dropping the final 2 against the Bluefish. They currently sit 13-17 on the season. That's good for third in the division. They trail this Lancaster team by 5 games coming into the series. So they're looking to turn that around here. And it'll be on the right arm of starter Gabby Hernandez, who's getting the ball here in game 1, looking for a series opening win. Hernandez delivers a first pitch curveball swung on and missed by the leadoff hitter for Lancaster, Darian Sanford. Hernandez winds and delivers. Bunt from Sanford down the first base line, fielded by Zach Wilson, flips on to Gary Brown, covering to record the out. Yes, you heard that correctly. Gary Brown, the everyday center fielder for Southern Maryland for the most part of this season, has moved into second base. Zach Cohn has returned from injury. And with Devin Rodriguez in the outfield hitting .438 since joining the team last Friday, somebody had to move out of the lineup when Cohn returned. Rodriguez couldn't do it. He was too hot. And Gary Brown moved into second base so Rodriguez could stay in left and Cohn could take back his normal position in right. So 1 out here in the top of the first. First pitch fastball there, a called strike to Lastings Millage. Millage hitting .310 on the season as he takes called strike over the outside part. No balls and 2 strikes to the left fielder here. Defense behind Hernandez. Rodriguez in left, Vaughn in center, and Cohn in right. Curveball here stays inside. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Across the infield, Patrick Palmero, Edwin Garcia, Gary Brown, Zach Wilson, and the new acquisition, Luis Allen, behind the plate. This is Allen's third start with the team as swung on and missed on the curveball there. Allen tries to tag out Millage, misses, but fires on to first for the second out here. Hernandez's first strikeout of the game. This is back-to-back starts against the Barnstormers for Gabby Hernandez. He struggled in his last outing as he gave up 4 runs over 5 innings of work. He gave up 8 hits, 1 walk, and 6 strikeouts in that matchup. That'll bring in the number 3 hitter, right fielder Caleb Gindel. Hernandez winds and delivers. First pitch curveball called strike to the left-handed hitting Gindel. Hernandez comes in 1-0 on the season with a .327 ERA. As this one shot down the first base line, Zach Wilson picks it up in fair territory and jogs on to first for the final out in the inning here. A 1-2-3 inning from Gabby Hernandez as Lancaster goes down in order. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. Gary Brown will lead us off when we come back. You're listening to the Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Hey, this is Cody Hebner, pitcher for the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs. Join me at select Saturday home games throughout the season as the Blue Crabs light up the night sky with post-game Saturday night firework extravaganzas. For more information, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com or call us at 301-638-9788.
Blue Crabs fans, the Blue Crabs are celebrating their 10th anniversary season in 2017, and they can't do it without you. Join the team all season long for special giveaways and ongoing 10-year tributes with group tickets starting at just $10. Regency Furniture Stadium's spacious and modern amenities include 16 luxury suites, an all-you-can-eat picnic pavilion with a great view overlooking left field, and the Legends Club, which can host your event of up to 160 people for a game or anytime. Call today at 301-638-9788 to speak with a sales executive or visit somdbluecrabs.com for more information.
The Southern Maryland Blue Crabs would like to congratulate Joe Gannon on being voted by fans as the starting pitcher for the Blue Crabs' 10-year team. Gannon made his professional debut in 2002 before signing with Southern Maryland in 2008, where he went 12-6 with a 3.17 ERA in his debut season with the team. During this campaign, he was named Atlantic League All-Star and Atlantic League Pitcher of the Year. Gannon appeared in 100 career games for the Blue Crabs, collecting 26 wins, including his 12-win season in 2008.
Hey, this is Mike Snyder, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Back inside Regency Furniture Stadium, 0-0 ball game heading to the bottom of the first as Southern Maryland hosts Lancaster for the second time in a week. Gary Brown digs in from the right side to face the lefty Nate Reed. First pitch from Reed, fastball that misses off the plate away. Brown has returned here tonight after missing the last two games with back spasms. Another fastball off the plate away has the count at 2-0. He moved into second base in Game 1 of the series at Bridgeport, was lifted in the first inning after his first at-bat. Did not appear in that series again, but gets the start here tonight as the 2-0 is popped up to shallow right field. Gindel drifting in, makes the play for the first out here in the bottom of the first inning. Lineup for Southern Maryland, Gary Brown leads off. Edwin Garcia batting second. Michael Snyder DHing Zach Wilson in the cleanup spot. Followed by Corey Vaughn, Devin Rodriguez, Zach Cohn as the three outfielders bat in a line. Luis Allen bats eighth, and the third baseman Patrick Palmero moves down to ninth in the order. First pitch fastball to Edwin Garcia, called strike over the outside part of the plate from the lefty Reed. Reed started against the Blue Crabs last week, May 16th, as he pitched 6.1 innings in that one. He got Garcia swinging there, no balls and 2 strikes. Pitched 6.1 innings, gave up 1 run. It was earned on 5 hits, 5 strikeouts. He walked none. He did not factor in the decision against the Blue Crabs, as Lancaster picked up that win 3-1 on the Robinson home run in the 9th inning that we mentioned earlier. The win was given to Scott Schumann in that one, as Cody Epley, the closer for Southern Maryland, picked up the loss. This one shot towards the right side. Second baseman Weber drifts over a little bit and makes a leaping catch for the first out here, or second out here, I should say, in the bottom of the first inning. So with 2 outs, that'll bring up designated hitter Mike Snyder. Snyder had a huge series on the road at Bridgeport, including 2 home runs yesterday. He homered on Saturday as well, so he picked up 3 home runs in that series on the road against the Bluefish. Comes in with a .269 average, 6 home runs, 20 RBIs. 6 home runs put him tied for first on the team. First pitch fastball misses outside here. So Reed making his second consecutive start against the Blue Crabs. He's yet to factor in a decision for Lancaster thus far. He has a .380 ERA. This one jams Snyder a little bit as he fights it off over the Barnstormers dugout, and the count's even 1 ball and 1 strike. Reed matches up with Gabby Hernandez, who we saw on the top of the first. Last week he matched up with Brian Grenning, who pitched just as well as the lefty Reed did. Grenning in that one, 7 innings, 6 hits, 1 run. So both pitchers gave up just 1 in that game. with Lancaster eventually coming out on top in the top of the 9th inning. Change up here, low in the dirt, misses as the count goes to 2-1 on the designated hitter Mike Snyder. Snyder steps out of the box here to reset himself as the Blue Crabs, wearing their all-white home uniforms tonight. Haven't seen these that often. They've preferred the powder blue. This one's dribbled down the first baseline, picked up by K.C. Hobson in fair territory as he takes it on to first for the 3 unassisted and the final out here in the inning. So the Blue Crabs go down in order as well, 3 up, 3 down. They score no runs on no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. Hernandez heads back out to the mound. When we come back, you're listening to the Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Celebrate the history of our national pastime at the National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum in Cooperstown. See priceless treasures that will bring your baseball memories to life. Cooperstown is where you, your family, and your friends can relive baseball's greatest moments and honor the all-time greats of the game. Plan your family visit today at baseballhall.org.
Hey fans, be sure to join us every Thursday home game for Foster's Grill, Wings, and Beer Night. For just $30, you can enjoy a ticket to the game, as well as 2 hours of all-you-can-eat Foster's Wings and all-you-can-drink beer. The event takes place every Thursday home game throughout the season from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. in our Legends Club. For more information on this or any other exciting offers throughout the season, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com or call us at 301-638-9788.
For any sign, banner, or custom graphics needs, be sure to check out Fast Signs of Waldorf. Fast Signs works with you to create a targeted message that brings interest to your product, and their expert graphic design artists bring your ideas to life for you. For more information on their products and services, visit their website at fastsigns.com/2017 or stop by their Waldorf location located at 11750 Business Park Drive, Suite 105, open Monday through Friday. Fast Signs, the official sign partner of the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs.
Hey, this is Gary Brown, and you're listening to Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Back inside Regency Furniture Stadium, 0-0 game heading to the top of the second as Gabby Hernandez delivers a first pitch fastball well inside to the cleanup hitter tonight for the Barnstormers, first baseman K.C. Hobson. Hobson hitting .358 on the season. That's second on the team, trailing just Darian Sanford. Big cut on a fastball there, a little bit behind as the count's even, 1 ball and 1 strike to the left-handed Hobson. Hobson's reached base safely in 27 of his last 28 games as he fouls one off over the home dugout down the third baseline as that'll kick out into the parking lot. Hobson on the last road trip, which included Southern Maryland, went just 8 for 29, but he did have 2 home runs as that curveball stays away and the count's even 2-2. He was 4 for 6 in the Barnstormers homestand. Checks his swing here, sent down to third base umpire Silvio Martinez. Says he didn't go around and the count runs full. As I was saying, Hobson 4 for 6 with a home run and 5 RBIs in the Barnstormers homestand against the New Britain Bees. Full count pitch on its way from Hernandez, swung on and missed as K.C. Hobson goes down on strikes for the first out here in the top of the second. Second strikeout already for Hernandez. We mentioned 6 in his last outing against the Barnstormers. He is the all-time leader in strikeouts for the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs, coming into the season with 453. And last season, he broke the record with 150 strikeouts in a season. First pitch fastball misses low to the third baseman, Sean Halton. Lancaster swept Southern Maryland and then went home for a 3-game series against Bridgeport this weekend. They took 2 of 3 from the Bees and improved to 18-12 on the season. Two teams trending in different directions right now as the 1-1 pitch bounces away. 2 balls and 1 strike. Lancaster is 7-3 in their last 10 games. Southern Maryland just 3-7. They've lost 6 of their last 7 games, including the sweep to Lancaster and 2 of 3 against the Bluefish this past weekend. Fastball comes up and in, 3 balls and 1 strike to the number 2 hitter in the inning, Sean Halton. 3-1 pitch, changeup, called strike, 3-2. So Hernandez has run the count full on the first 2 batters in this inning, as he winds and delivers the payoff pitch once again in the inning. A fastball, this one drifts outside, as he allows the first base runner of the game with a full count walk to Sean Halton. That'll bring in the designated hitter, Blake Galen. Galen was 1 for 4 yesterday in the series finale against the Bees for the Barnstormers on the road trip, including that Southern Maryland 3-game series. 6 for 17, a double, 2 RBIs, and 3 stolen bases for the lefty. First pitch change-up, called strike over the inside part of the plate to the designated hitter here. Galen set the franchise career record with doubles. His 100th came back on May 10th. He has 101, as Hernandez checks on first, but not in time. Blake Galen is second all-time in games played and runs scored for the Barnstormers, as well as hits, trailing Judd Heilman by just 9 coming into this game. Swung on, fouled off out of play down the third baseline. No balls and 2 strikes to Galen. So Blake Galen sits very high in the Lancaster record books. 3rd in games played. We mentioned 2nd in games, runs, hits, and RBIs, as he trails Heilman by just 19 RBIs. He's 3rd in stolen bases, trails Michael Woods by 3 for 2nd. And he's 1st in home runs at 66 and doubles with 101. 0-2 curveball misses away as the count goes to 1-2. Galen, as a designated hitter this season, not doing as well as he is when he gets to play the field. He's hitting .262 as the DH, .313 overall on the year. Another curveball here drifts inside. Allen knocks it down to keep the runner at first, as the count's even, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Halton over at first, 1 for 1 on the season in stolen bases. The Barnstormers not afraid to run. They lead the Atlantic League with 51 stolen bases. They're also 2nd in caught stealings, though, with 13, as Hernandez fires to first, Halton back in. They're tied with Bridgeport with the 13 caught stealing and lead Somerset by 5 in the stolen base category. 2-2 pitch on its way, shot down the first baseline over Zach Wilson. That'll head down to the corner. Zach Cohn drifting to pick it up. Halton will be waved around third. Gary Brown, no throw, as an RBI double from Blake Galen puts Lancaster ahead 1-0 here in the top of the 2nd inning. That line drive got past Zach Wilson down into the corner. Cohn had a long run to go get that one as the outfield was shifted a little bit to our left. It rattled around the corner in right field, giving Halton plenty of time to score from first and give Lancaster an early lead here. Runner on second, one out in the inning as the second baseman Garrett Weber digs in for his first at-bat. Hernandez turns and gives a look at second as Galen walks back in easily. Hernandez comes set here for the first pitch to Weber, kicks and delivers. Curveball called strike one. So we mentioned Hernandez's last start came against the Barnstormers. Blue Crabs lost that game 8-7. He threw 5 innings, 8 hits, 1 walk, 4 runs, all earned, 6 strikeouts in that one. This one's hit back to the pitcher who picks it up, fires to third as Galen is out trying to advance to third on the fielder's choice. That'll go down as a 1-5 putout. And the second out here in the inning as Gabby Hernandez heads up there. Turned and fired onto first, or onto third, I should say, as the runner was off on contact. That'll bring in Vladimir Frias. Frias 2 for 4 in yesterday's finale for the Barnstormers. He did not play in that game against the Blue Crabs when Hernandez pitched. Fastball comes inside here, 1 ball and no strikes to the shortstop Frias. So Weber on first with 2 outs here as Gabby Hernandez has already given 1 up in the inning and looks to hold that where it is. He gives a look at first, drops a curveball. Frias out in front of that one as the count's even, 1 ball and 1 strike. The shortstop on the season, hitting .268 with 2 home runs, 15 RBIs. He was 3 for 11 in that series against the Bees. He's on a 2-game hitting streak. As he checks his swing here, that one's rolled out in front of the plate. Hernandez calls off the catcher, picks it up and fires onto first for the 1-3 putout. Hernandez called off Luis Allen, said he had it, and fired onto first for the final out here, but Lancaster gets ahead as they put up 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and leave 1 man on base. Blue Crabs look to respond with Zach Wilson leading off when we come back. You're listening to the Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Hey everyone, this is Sam Runyon from the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs. Join us at the park every Wednesday home game to enjoy Wednesday Pub Grub Night. Every Wednesday will feature $3 Coors Light cans, $5 draft beer, and $5 Pub Grub specials. For more information on this or any other exciting events throughout the season, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com or call us at 301-638-9788.
At their location at 173 St. Patrick's Drive, Grill 13 makes it easy to enjoy their Irish fare and great drink specials every day. At Grill 13, they believe in good food, good drinks, good people, coupled with extraordinary customer service and cleanliness to make you feel part of the family. Whether lunch, dinner, or a round of drinks after the long workday, visiting Grill 13 is always a great experience. Feel free to come relax with family, friends, or even fly solo with a premium cocktail. Our handmade pulled pork, fresh wings, bangers and mash, or any one of their tasty dishes. Then indulge in one of Grill 13's famous premium handmade Sugar Lips desserts. Call 301-645-2983 or visit grillwithane13.com.
The Blue Crabs would like to thank Domino's Pizza for their sponsorship for the 2017 season. Be sure to try Domino's new stuffed cheesy bread or their oven-baked sandwiches, featured on their 2 for $5.99 menu. To find a location near you or to place an order online, please visit www.dominos.com. Domino's Pizza, the official pizza sponsor of the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs.
Hey, this is Austin Fleet, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Back inside Regency Furniture Stadium, Blue Crabs trail 1-0 here, heading to the bottom of the second inning as Zach Wilson digs in, the leadoff hitter in the inning. First pitch swinging as he fouls one down the first baseline. The first baseman, Hobson, gives a look. But that one's out of play as Wilson falls behind. No balls in 1 strike to the lefty, Nate Reed. Reed on the season 0-0 with a 3.80 ERA. He's making his second start against the Blue Crabs this season. 0-1 pitch on its way from Reed. A changeup that drifts off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Wilson has been hot against the Barnstormers this year, as he's hitting .296, 8 for 27, but 4 home runs in 6 games. Fastball misses away, 2 balls, 1 strike. To the cleanup hitter for Southern Maryland tonight, Zach Wilson. Corey Vaughn awaits on deck, followed by Devin Rodriguez in the inning. Those two, the 2 hottest hitters in the Blue Crab lineup right now, as the changeup swung on and missed from Wilson. The count's even, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Reed taking his time, winds for the 2-2, kicks and delivers, swung on and missed, as Zach Wilson goes down on strikes for the first out here in the bottom of the 2nd inning. So that'll bring in center fielder Corey Vaughn. He's 1 for 4 in yesterday's loss at Bridgeport. With a run scored, Vaughn in the last 10 games for Southern Maryland, hitting .355 as he fouls the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Vaughn's making his first start in center field of the season. Zach Cohn had moved from right field to center, and Vaughn was playing right, but he's moved to center in this one. Cohn moving back to right as Gary Brown has moved into second. We talked about that a little bit earlier. Vaughn's .355 batting average over the last 10 puts him second, just behind the man on deck, Devin Rodriguez, who has been on a tear since joining the team. 0-2 pitch fouled off from Vaughn as the count stays no balls, 2 strikes. Talked to Rodriguez before the game. You can see that interview on our Facebook page at Southern Maryland Blue Crabs on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. But you can see that interview there. Rodriguez gave a ton of credit to Vaughn, who checks his swing here. Says he went around as he's down on strikes. The second strikeout in the inning, as he couldn't hold up there. So back-to-back strikeouts puts 2 outs on the board for Nate Reed, and that'll bring up the man we've been talking about, Devin Rodriguez. Rodriguez comes in hitting .438. He has a home run that he hit yesterday in the 9th inning off of the closer for Bridgeport, David Carpenter, to tie the game. The Blue Crabs lost on a walk-off sacrifice fly in the bottom of the 9th, but Rodriguez tied it in the top as he takes a first pitch fastball called strike up in the zone. So Rodriguez was signed last Friday with the team, the 12th. He's played in 9 games, hitting .438 in those 9, including a .478, 11 for 23, with 7 RBIs over the last 5. That one missed low as the count goes to 1-1 to the lefty Rodriguez. Reed kicks and delivers, fastball low and inside, 2 balls, 1 strike. Rodriguez gave a ton of credit in that interview to the guys around him, saying Corey Vaughn, a phenomenal hitter in front of him and base runner. He knows anytime he can get the ball into the outfield with Vaughn on second, it's an easy run across the plate. As that one comes inside and hits Rodriguez, the first time he's been hit this season since joining, and he'll be awarded first base for the right fielder, Zach Cohn. Cohn missed the entire series with the Barnstormers last week as he was out with a groin injury. He returned for Game 2 of the series at Bridgeport, started in center field for 2 of those. Rodriguez aboard on first with 2 outs here as the first pitch to Cone is fouled off. No balls and 1 strike to the right fielder. So Cone has only appeared in 4 games out of the last 10 for the Blue Crabs. He was hot before he went down with injury, as he struggled since then, going just 1 for 8 since his return. Second pitch here is fouled back, as the count's no balls and 2 strikes to Cone. Cone was 1 for 5 yesterday, scored a run, but struck out 4 times in that one. He was batting in the leadoff spot yesterday with Gary Brown out of the lineup. Reed comes set for the 0-2, kicks and delivers changeup outside. Cone thought about it but was able to hold back as the count goes to 1-2. The former first-round pick is hitting .276 on the season. He has 1 home run back on May 13th against Somerset. 7 RBIs as well. Out in front of a changeup there, fouls it off, and the count stays 1 ball and 2 strikes. Cone has struggled against Lancaster this season. He's just 3 for 14 in his 3 games played. Those were on the road against the Barnstormers. As we mentioned, he missed the 3-game home set last week. So the southpaw comes set, kicks and delivers a fastball that misses off the plate away, 2-2. Rodriguez not a threat over at first. He's only run 1 time on the season. He was caught stealing on a strike him out, throw him out double play. 2-2's grounded to the third baseman, Halton, who picks it up, fires onto Hobson at first for the 3rd out in the inning. So the Blue Crabs put up no runs once again. No runs on no hits, no errors. They leave 1 man on base. They trail 1-0 as Gabby Hernandez heads back to the mound. For the top of the 3rd inning, when we come back, he'll face the 9-1-2. You're listening to the Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Hey fans, this is Austin Fleet, right-handed pitcher for the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs. Be sure to join us at the ballpark every Tuesday home game for our new 2-days. During these games, concessions will be offering fans $2 pretzels, popcorn, and peanuts. For more information, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com or call us at 301-638-9788.
The Blue Crabs are excited to welcome local Tri-County schools to Regency Furniture Stadium for our baseball and education days. Wednesday, May 3rd and Wednesday, May 17th, the Blue Crabs will welcome area students for a day of baseball and learning fun at the ballpark. This will include in-game learning activities as well as performances by the Knights of Medieval Times. For more information, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com or you can call us at 301-638-9788. The Southern Maryland Blue Crabs would like to congratulate Christian Lopez on being voted by fans as the starting catcher on the Blue Crabs' 10-year team. Lopez was drafted in the 6th round of the 2003 MLB Amateur Draft by the Tampa Bay Rays. Lopez signed with Southern Maryland in 2010, where he hit .274 with 7 home runs and 7 stolen bases in his debut season. Lopez was also named an Atlantic League All-Star in what proved to be his final season with the team, 2012. In 285 career games for the Blue Crabs, Lopez collected 20 home runs, 106 RBIs, and 26 stolen bases.
Hey, this is Zach Cohn, and you're listening to Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Back inside Regency Furniture Stadium, Blue Crabs trail 1-0 heading to the top of the 3rd as the number 9 hitter for Lancaster, Tyler Clark, digs in. Takes a big cut on a first pitch fastball misses. No balls and 1 strike to the Barnstormers catcher. Hernandez winds and delivers 0-1 curveball that dips inside as the count goes to 1-1. Clark has appeared in just 9 games for the Barnstormers this season. He's hitting 125 in those 9 games, 3 for 24. Hernandez winds and delivers. This one shot back up the middle. Gary Brown with a sliding backhanded play. Gets up, fires on to first in time to get the catcher running. As Gary Brown made a good play at second there. Sliding to his backhand side up the middle. And fired on to first to record the first out here in the top of the third. That'll turn the lineup over for the center fielder, Darian Sanford. Sanford has been on fire of late for the Barnstormers. His batting average has risen to .361. He was 7 for 13 with 5 stolen bases in their homestand. First pitch fastball misses away. 1 ball, no strikes to the speedy center fielder. Sanford with a big cut there, fouls it off, 1-1. He was 3 for 5 against Hernandez in his last start against them. He also stole 2 bases that day as he takes a cut on a curveball here out in front. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Sanford 0 for 1 so far. He tried to bunt in an 0-1 count back in the first inning, but a little bit too hard as Zach Wilson was able to pick it up and flip it on to Gary Brown covering the base. 1-2 curveball dips low and inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Sanford comes into the game 23 for 29 on stolen bases this season. As he shoots one towards center field here, that's going to get down. Corey Vaughn has to come in quickly as Sanford with a big turnaround first, but holds where he is as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Not the guy you want on base. As I was saying, 23 for 29 in stolen bases this season. He leads the Atlantic League with those 23 stolen bases. He was a terror for Hernandez last time he pitched. We mentioned the 2 stolen bases and the 5 in the 3-game weekend series against New Britain. So highly likely running here as with 1 out, Lasting's Millage comes in. Millage in his first at-bat as Hernandez flips over to check on Sanford there. Millage had a huge day against Hernandez in his last start. 4 for 5 with 2 RBIs and a run scored in that one. He had a 2 RBI double in the 7th inning of that game, in which the Barnstormers put up 4 to take the lead for the first time, as Southern Maryland had led the majority of that game to that point. Hernandez very concerned about Sanford as he's checked on him twice already. Comes set and steps off here. Millage digs back into the box as Hernandez comes set, gives a look at first. Squares to bunt and pulls back as that one misses off the plate away. 1 ball and no strikes. Sanford stuttered from first like he was going to go, but retreated. Millage is on a 5-game hitting streak. He's 8 for 21 in those 5 games. As another check on Sanford, not in time. Millage hitting .310 on the season, 10 RBIs. He's 6 for 7 on stolen base opportunities as well. We mentioned Lancaster very not afraid to run. 1-0 pitch called strike as the count evens up 1-1. Hernandez, concerned with Sanford at first so far, has held the speedy center fielder right there as Gabby wants to keep him out of scoring position where a shot to the outfield would score him easily. Check swing here, sent down to the first base umpire, who says he went around. Bill Worthington down there at first. Says Millage crossed the plate there as the count will go to 1-2 strikes. Hernandez trying to work around the 1-out single to the center fielder Sanford. There's a curveball count here, so we'll see if Sanford's off and running as Hernandez comes set. That one kicks away from the catcher Luis Allen as Sanford will advance easily. We'll call that one a wild pitch as it was low and away. Allen tried to backhand it, but was unable to do so. As the count's now even 2-2, and Darian Sanford's in scoring position at second. Hernandez steps off the rubber here, turns around and talks to his middle infielders, asking Edwin Garcia to cover and hold the runner rather than Gary Brown. He wants Brown in the hole. Millage likes to go the other way. Hernandez knows that from the scouting report and wants to keep that hole covered. Comes inside with a fastball here as Millage well behind that one goes down on strikes for the second out here in the top of the third. Hernandez just 1 out away from stranding Sanford. He'll have to go through the number 3 hitter, though, Caleb Gindel. Stranding Sanford, not an easy thing to do. He has 22 runs scored on the season. That leads the Barnstormers team. As Hernandez turns and checks on him, scampers back into second base easily. Sanford tied for second in runs scored in the league, trailing just reigning MVP Jeremy Barfield. First pitch fastball off the plate away to the lefty Caleb Gindel as Hernandez behind 1-0 strikes. Gindel had the day off the last time Hernandez faced the Barnstormers, facing the righty for the first time this season. He's out in front of a changeup here as he fouls it off down the first baseline, 1-1. He tried to jump on that one, but was well out in front as he yanked it past the first base coach towards the Lancaster bullpen. So 1-1 strike here to the right fielder today. Hernandez comes set, gives a look at second. Sanford off and running. This one's flared down the left field line. Long run for Devin Rodriguez. He's not going to get there, but that'll land in foul territory. As Sanford will have to retreat all the way to second base. He had crossed home by the time that one landed. He had a huge jump there off of Hernandez. Had third stolen easily, but Gindel not willing to give up the strike for the stolen base. As the count goes to 1-2, Sanford back at second, still in scoring position. Anything to the outfield will easily score him. So Hernandez looking to get Gindel here and hold things where they are. Gindel called time, but digs back in here as Hernandez comes set for the 1-2. Look at Sanford, kicks and delivers. Curveball that bounced well in front of the plate. A good stop from Luis Allen to hold Sanford at second. As that one got away from Hernandez, bounced nearly in the grass on its way to the plate. As the count goes to 2-2. Blue Crabs still trail 1-0 here in the top of the third. Lancaster threatening again. They have a man in scoring position as Gabby Hernandez comes set for the 2-2 pitch. Runner off from second. Curveball low and away. And the count's full. Darian Sanford picks up a stolen base on that one as he got a big jump off of Hernandez. Allen not even concerned with the center fielder as he doesn't matter on the base pass if Hernandez is able to get Gindel out. Payoff pitch on its way. Fastball elevated out of the zone as another walk for Gabby Hernandez, his second of the game. Barnstormers making him throw a lot of pitches as he's at 49 already through 2 2/3. He'll have to throw his 50th pitch here to K.C. Hobson as Allen calls time and steps out, discussing the first and third play with the infield. Allen retreats back behind home plate as runners on the corners, 2 outs for the first baseman K.C. Hobson. Hernandez comes set here, delivers a first pitch fastball well away as the count goes to 1-0. Hobson was 2 for 5 in the game previously against Hernandez. He homered in that one as well, picked up 2 RBIs and 2 runs scored. 1-0 pitch swung on and missed as Hernandez got Hobson chasing a curveball low in the zone. 1 ball and 1 strike here to the cleanup hitter for Lancaster. Gindel at first, a stolen base threat, 3 for 3 on the season, as Hobson out in front of a changeup here as the count goes to 1-2. Hernandez is keeping an eye on Gindel. Should he try to move into scoring position here? Luis Allen, good arm behind the plate. We haven't gotten to see it much yet for the Blue Crabs, but he joined us in a trade from the Yorker Revolution, so we got to see it on display a little bit when we played the Revs earlier this year. Hernandez just 1 strike away from getting out of the inning as he kicks and delivers a fastball low. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Hobson here. Hobson 0 for 1 on the day. He struck out to lead off the second inning before a walk to Sean Halton and a double from Blake Galen scored the first run of the game. 2-2 on its way, curveball. Hobson out in front of that one, as the count will stay where it is. 2 balls, 2 strikes to the cleanup hitter here. Hernandez got the first batter, Tyler Clark, out on a ground ball to second, but gave up a single to Darian Sanford, who has wreaked havoc on the base pass, advancing to third on a wild pitch and a stolen base. 2-2 pitch on its way. Hobson out in front of a changeup, lucky to stay alive here as he caught a piece of it and was able to roll it back towards the on-deck circle for the Barnstormers. So another long at-bat for Lancaster here, as we've seen that multiple times tonight. The 2-2 once again. Fastball this time misses off the plate away, and the count runs full for the 4th time tonight. So the runner from first will be off here, as with a full count and 2 outs, Gindel will be moving. Anything in the gap will score him. Sanford still at third, as Hernandez comes set here for the payoff pitch. Kicks and delivers. That one's flown out to deep center field. Corey Vaughn drifting back just a couple of feet short of the warning track, makes the catch as Gabby Hernandez strands 2 runners here with a fly ball from K.C. Hobson. He works around a single to Sanford, gives up no runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 2 men left on base. Blue Crabs trail 1-0. You'll see Luis Allen in his first at-bat as a Blue Crab at home. When we come back, he leads off the bottom of the 3rd. You're listening to the Blue Crabs Baseball Network. Hey kids, don't forget that every Sunday is Kids Day at Regency Furniture Stadium. Every Sunday home game throughout the year, kids can enjoy a pregame autograph session with the players, as well as free admission to Pinch's Playground and post-game run the bases on the Blue Crabs field. For more information, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com or call us at 301-638-9788.
TN Bose Heating and Air Conditioning is proud to present Fans for Our Fans at Regency Furniture Stadium this 2017 season. When the temperature at game time is expected to be a scorcher, TN Bose will do what they do best, keep you always the right temperature by providing hand fans to the first 200 guests entering the stadium that day. Learn more about their technologically advanced AeroSeal duct sealing procedure online at tnbose.com. TN Bose for all of your air conditioning and heating needs.
The Southern Maryland Blue Crabs want to congratulate Casey Benjamin on being named as the second baseman on the Blue Crabs' 10-year team. Benjamin was signed out of Tennessee Technological Institute by the Texas Rangers organization, where he made his professional baseball debut. He signed with Southern Maryland in 2010, where he hit .304 with 20 home runs in 112 games. Benjamin played in 327 career games with the Blue Crabs, hitting 54 home runs and driving in 209 runs over his 3 seasons with the team.
Hey, this is Kalaika Kaho'ahala, and you're listening to Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Back inside Regency Furniture Stadium as the Blue Crabs trail 1-0 heading to the bottom of the third. Nate Reed back on the mound as he'll face the 8-9-1 for the Blue Crabs, led off by catcher Luis Allen. Allen took a first pitch fastball high. Allen joined the team on Friday as he met the Blue Crabs in Bridgeport. He came over in a trade from the York Revolution for a player to be named later. Allen went 1 for 6 in 2 games, including a home run on Saturday against the Bluefish. 2-1 fastball called strike here. Allen hitting .222 on the season. Those are his stats between York and the Blue Crabs as he takes another fastball, count even 2 balls and 2 strikes. Allen, a veteran presence behind the plate. He's in his 15th professional season. This is just his first in the Atlantic League. He spent 5 seasons in affiliated baseball, reaching as high as AAA with the New York Mets. Reed winds and delivers. 2-2 fastball comes inside. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the catcher, Allen. This is Allen's first at-bat as a member of the Blue Crabs here at Regency Furniture Stadium. He played in 1 game when the Revs came to visit the Blue Crabs earlier this season. Payoff pitch on its way. Changeup swung on, grounded to the shortstop, Frias. As he picks it up, fires to first for the first out here in the bottom of the third. That'll bring up third baseman Patrick Palmero. Palmero, one of the hottest hitters on the team early in the season. He's plummeted since then. Batting average sits at .220 right now. He does still have some power. 5 home runs on the season. His last home run came back on May 14th against Somerset in Game 2 of that doubleheader. He also homered in Game 1 of the doubleheader that day as well. Takes a first pitch fastball outside from Reed here. Palmero has dropped to 9th in the order. He started the season 8th, moved up to 7th after just 1 game, but has fallen as some of the other moves have been made in the lineup, such as moving Edwin Garcia up to 2nd and the insert of Devin Rodriguez. Reed winds and delivers the 2-0. Palmero shoots it back up the middle. The second baseman, Weber, makes a backhanded play, fires onto first, not in time, as Weber made a great play to even get that one to first. He's standing in very shallow left field right now. He snagged it behind the base, fired against his body to first. A one-hopper to Hobson, but didn't have anything behind it. As Palmero is able to get aboard with 1 out here and turn the lineup over for the second baseman, Gary Brown. Brown making just his 2nd start at second base this season, as he spent the majority of his time in center for the team. Reed kicks and delivers. Fastball outside. 1 ball, no strikes to Brown. Brown does have second base experience. He split his time pretty evenly last season between second and center for the Blue Crabs, as he played a utility man role last year in his first season with the team. Reed kicks and delivers. Changeup. Brown out in front of that one. Fouls it off. 1 ball and 1 strike. Brown's hitting .327 on the season. 4 home runs, 15 RBIs out of the leadoff spot. He's hitting .400 against the Barnstormers this year. 10 for 25 in 5 games played. Reed comes set, kicks and delivers. Fastball swung on and missed from Brown. That'll get away from the catcher Clark, though, and allow Palmeiro to advance to second. And he's now in scoring position for Gary Brown. Brown has 15 RBIs on the season. That's good for 4th on the team thus far. Not bad for a leadoff man. He's got another chance here as the 1-2 pitch from Reed swung on, fouled off towards the visiting on-deck circle as he was well out in front of a 1-2 changeup there. Brown's been hot of late, hitting .529 in the last 5 games. He's 9 for 17 with a home run and 3 RBIs. That home run came in the series finale against the Barnstormers before the road trip. I mentioned he was out yesterday and played only 1 at-bat on Saturday as he left very early in that one. 1-2 fastball comes inside, 2-2. Brown been hot as the Blue Crabs have begun to travel. They started at home early in the year. Brown's hitting just .275 here at home, .415 on the road. 2-2 pitch drifts outside of the zone. Looked like a changeup there as the count runs full here to Brown. The second full count we've seen in the inning. These pitchers both relatively high pitch counts. Hernandez 57 pitches through 3 innings for the Blue Crabs. Nate Reed is about to throw his 47th through 2 1/3. Payoff pitch on its way. Changeup called, strike 3 over the inside corner. As that changeup froze Gary Brown, who goes down on strikes for the second out here in the inning. So that'll bring in Edwin Garcia as the last chance for the Blue Crabs to tie the game here in the bottom of the 3rd. Patrick Palmeiro on second after a 1-out single, and a wild pitch advanced him. Garcia looks to drive him in, as the Blue Crabs struggled with stranding runners against the Barnstormers last time they met. Garcia swings and misses on a fastball up in the zone there. No balls, 1 strike. Blue Crabs stranded 22 runners over the last 2 games, 11 in each of them, as they lost by just 1 run and 2 runs in those games. Manager John Harris afterwards said that they've got to come up with the big hit. Now would be one of those times as they have a runner in scoring position. Garcia took that fastball inside and now has a 1-1 count. Palmeiro batting 9th did his job and got on base for the top of the lineup. Gary Brown went down on strikes looking. So with 2 outs, 1-1 pitch on its way from Nate Reed. This one pulled down the third baseline, but foul. As the count will go to 1-2 to the shortstop for the Blue Crabs. Southern Maryland has struggled to figure out the number 2 hitter in the lineup this season after the signing of Danny Muno, who left for the Seattle Mariners organization. Muno was the everyday second baseman and number 2 hitter. Since then, they've moved Garcia, Jose Lozada, who's not even in the lineup tonight, among a couple of others, into that spot. Fastball missed inside there. The count goes to 2 balls and 2 strikes. Muno started the first 18 of the first 19, for Southern Maryland in that 2 spot. Since then, Garcia now in his 9th start batting second. Jose Lozada has 4 of his own. Reed comes set for the 2-2 as Palmeiro, big lead out at second. Fastball outside, kicks off the glove a little bit of Clark, but not far enough for anyone to advance. As another full count here, as Edwin Garcia battles, trying to stay alive and get it to Mike Snyder on deck. 3 balls, 2 strikes as Reed comes set. Kicks and delivers the payoff pitch. This one's flicked back up the middle. Reed off of his glove as he tried to make the backhanded play. A good play there from Nate Reed, as that one looked like it was going to get through up the middle. He was able to knock it down. Garcia gets to first easily, but if Reed isn't able to touch that, that might get through out into center field and allow Palmeiro to score. So runners on the corners here for the DH, Mike Snyder. We mentioned Snyder 2 for 4 in yesterday's game, 2 home runs in that one, as well as a home run on Saturday. So he's on a 2-game home run streak. He's 6 for his last 20 with 7 RBIs. Runners on the corners here, 2 outs as Reed comes set. Kicks and delivers. Fastball called strike to Snyder here. Snyder 0 for 1 on the day. He grounded out to the first baseman Hobson for the 3 unassisted to end the first inning. Zach Wilson awaits on deck should Snyder reach base. Reed comes set here. No balls, 1 strike. Kicks and delivers. Fastball shot through the right side as that's going to tie the game. Mike Snyder with a 2-out single. Scores Patrick Palmeiro as the Blue Crabs tie the game 1-1 here in the bottom of the 3rd. So that'll bring in Zach Wilson. Wilson hitting .296 against the Barnstormers on the season. He has runners on first and second with 2 outs as the Blue Crabs still threaten. Wilson's already collected 12 RBIs against the Barnstormers, the most he has against any team, and the most the Blue Crabs have against any team as far as a single hitter is concerned. He takes the first pitch changeup outside, 1 ball and no strikes to the first baseman. Wilson has moved around the lineup a little bit for the Blue Crabs. He started the season batting 3rd. Switched places with Corey Vaughn as Vaughn moved up to 3rd from 5th. And Wilson, dropped in the order to 5th. Since then, Mike Snyder has moved up to the 3 spot. Vaughn drops back down to 5. And Wilson has moved into the cleanup role. He's got a 2-0 count here as Nate Reed comes set. Gives a look at second, kicks and delivers. That one's shot back towards center field. Sanford drifting in, not going to make it. As Edwin Garcia is waved around 3rd, there'll be no throw. As Zach Wilson comes through with an RBI single, scoring Edwin Garcia. That'll go down as Wilson's 25th RBI of the season. His 13th of the year against Lancaster. As the threat continues here, Blue Crabs now lead 2-1 as pitching coach Scott Patterson will come out for a talk with his starter. So Luis Allen grounded out to lead off the inning for the Blue Crabs, but he made Reed throw a lot of pitches. He rode the count full. Palmeiro came up after him, got a single. Gary Brown, another full count, but went down on strikes looking before 3 two-out singles in a row from Edwin Garcia, Mike Snyder, and Zach Wilson have plated 2 runs and put the Blue Crabs ahead 2-1 and still threatening as they have runners on first and second for the center fielder Corey Vaughn as Patterson ends the conference with his pitcher and heads back to the dugout. First pitch misses away to Vaughn. 1 ball, no strikes. Vaughn making his first start of the season in center field. He's now played every outfield position for the Blue Crabs this season. Reed comes set here, gives a look at Snyder at second, kicks and delivers another fastball outside. 2 balls and no strikes as the lefty is unable to record the third out here in the inning yet. We mentioned 3 straight singles already, and the threat still there as high-pressure pitches for Nate Reed. He comes set, 2 balls, no strikes, misses another fastball away, 3 balls and no strikes. Reed's pitch count already at 60 as he's thrown a lot of pitches here in this inning. He gets a fastball across here, 3-1. Pitch count becomes a factor around 85 in situations like this when they're high-stress pitches. Pitchers can go as long as they relatively need to, as long as they're not under duress. As a swing and a miss, full count here to Vaughn. But with runners in scoring position like this and still threatening, Reed has had to make a ton of high-pressure pitches here. So although the pitch count sits at 60, a lot of stress has been on his arm already and still continuing here in this inning. Vaughn calls time and steps out, digs back in now as he'll see the payoff pitch here. Reed comes set, kicks and delivers. The runners are off. That one misses low as Corey Vaughn draws a walk to load the bases. That'll bring in Devin Rodriguez. Rodriguez, we talked about it earlier, has been on fire since joining the Blue Crabs. Since his arrival, he's hitting .438. He leads the team in batting average and RBIs since his joining back on May 12th. The lead in RBIs is since his first start. Not necessarily since May 12th, as he did not play in the first 2 games for the Blue Crabs. If his first start came on the 14th against Somerset. He's picked up 8 RBIs in 8 games so far as he digs back in here. He was hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. There's a little bit of confusion again between pitcher, catcher, umpire, and batter. So Rodriguez will reset here in the left-handed batter's box. Bases loaded. Blue Crabs lead 2-1. As Reed steps off again, the catcher, Clark, calls time and heads out for a conference with his pitcher as they can't seem to get on the same page in a high-pressure situation here against the hottest hitter on the Blue Crabs team. Rodriguez had a fantastic series against Bridgeport. He went 7 for 13 with a home run and 5 RBIs. Bases loaded here, 2 outs as Nate Reed's first pitch to Rodriguez swung on, dribbled down the first baseline. Hobson eats it up and walks over to first to strand 3. But the Blue Crabs take the lead. They put up 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They leave 3 on base, but they lead 2-1 with Gabby Hernandez heading back to the mound for the top of the first. He's pitching with a lead for the first time in this game. When we come back, You're listening to the Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
The All-Stars are coming. The All-Stars are coming. Join the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs All-Stars in Somerset at TD Bank Ballpark on Wednesday, July 12th, where the Atlantic League will join together for the playing of the league's 20th All-Star Game. Presented by Robert Wood Johnson Barnabas, Health and Horizon Blue Crabs Blue Shield of New Jersey. Get tickets now online at SomersetPatriots.com.
Hey Blue Crabs fans, this is Justin DeFreitas. For all my grocery and deli needs, I head over to Nick's of Clinton. Nick's of Clinton aims to offer a unique shopping alternative to the larger grocery stores while providing a family-oriented experience for all their customers. Nick's of Clinton, the official hot dog and sausage sponsor of Southern Maryland Blue Crabs.
The Southern Maryland Blue Crabs would like to congratulate Eric Crozier on being voted by fans as the starting first baseman on the Blue Crabs 10-year team. Crozier was originally drafted in the 41st round of the 2000 MLB Amateur Draft by the Cleveland Indians and made his MLB debut in 2004 with the Toronto Blue Jays. While in the major leagues with the Blue Jays, he collected 2 home runs in 14 games in his 2004 debut season. He signed with Southern Maryland in 2008, hitting .265 with 13 home runs and 10 stolen bases that season. He appeared in 279 career games for the Blue Crabs, collecting 44 home runs and 149 RBIs in 3 seasons.
Hey, this is Rob Carson, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Back inside Regency Furniture Stadium, Blue Crabs lead 2-1 as we head to the top of the 4th. Gabby Hernandez heads back to the mound. He'll face Sean Halton, Blake Galen, and Garrett Weber in the inning. First pitch fastball from Hernandez misses outside for ball 1 to the third baseman, Halton. Halton walked in his first at-bat, scored a run as he takes a called strike here, 1-1. He was on first when the batter on deck, Blake Galen, doubled down the right field line, scoring him from first. Takes another changeup, inside corner, called strike here, 1 ball and 2 strikes as Hernandez looks to get the leadoff man in the inning out. Drops a curveball here, swung on and missed for the first out here in the top of the 4th inning. So Hernandez picks up his 4th strikeout of the game, as that'll bring in the designated hitter Blake Galen for his second at-bat. We mentioned 1-for-1 with the RBI double that came back in the 2nd inning. Galen was 2-for-4 with an RBI and a run back when the Barnstormers faced Hernandez on the 17th. First pitch curveball from Hernandez, called strike as it came back across the outside part of the plate to the lefty Galen. Nice backdoor curveball, has him ahead here. Hernandez likes to work quick as he winds and delivers the 0-1, a fastball that misses off the plate away, 1 ball, 1 strike. The Barnstormer hitters taking their time as they step out, move around, readjust batting gloves, leg guards, whatever they can to slow down the rhythm of Hernandez, who is very much so a rhythm pitcher. 1-1 high chopper to first base. Wilson picks it up, waves off his pitcher, and takes it to the base himself for the 3 unassisted. And the second out here in the top of the 4th. Hernandez looking for his second 1-2-3 inning of the game as Garrett Weber digs in from the right side for his second at-bat. Weber 0-for-1. He hit a ground ball back to the pitcher, who picked it up and fired onto third to cut down Galen, who was trying to advance. First pitch fastball missed away, 1 ball, no strikes. So Weber 0-for-1 on the 1-5 fielder's choice putout as he thinks about offering there Had a pitch well off the plate, but holds up. 2 balls and no strikes to the second baseman. Hernandez winds and delivers a 2-0 fastball that's fouled off back over the visiting dugout as the count goes to 2-1. Weber was forced into everyday playing action when the everyday second baseman for the Barnstormers, Jeff Coburnis, was signed after Game 2 of the series against Southern Maryland. 2-1 pitch skied into center field. Vaughn drifts back a couple of steps, but makes the catch for the final out of the inning. Another 1-2-3 inning for Gabby Hernandez, his second of the day. He picks up another strikeout, gives up no runs on no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. Blue Crabs look for some insurance runs. You'll see Zach Cohn, Luis Allen, and Patrick Palmero when we come back. You're listening to the Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Hey, this is Cody Hebner, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Hey kids, this is Gary Brown, center fielder for the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs. If you are under 12 years old, make sure to check out our Chick-fil-A Back Fin Buddies program. For just $15, kids will receive free admission to all 7 Friday home games this season, as well as a commemorative Back Fin Buddies lunchbox and baseball. For more information, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com or call us at 301-638-9788.
There's no better way to celebrate Independence Day than with America's pastime. Be sure to join the Blue Crabs this July 4th as they take on the Sugarland Skeeters for the Red, White, and Blue Crabs celebration, featuring a post-game fireworks extravaganza presented by Wawa. There's also a post-game jersey auction presented by the Southern Maryland Business Network. For more information on this and every other exciting event throughout the season, please visit somdbluecrabs.com or call 301-638-9788.
The Southern Maryland Blue Crabs want to congratulate Pat Osborne on being named the starting third baseman on the Blue Crabs' 10-year team. Osborne was originally drafted in the second round of the 2002 MLB Amateur Draft by the Cleveland Indians. He signed with Southern Maryland in 2008, where he hit .326 with 17 home runs and 106 RBIs in his debut season. In 5 years with the Blue Crabs, Osborne finished with a .297 batting average while hitting 39 home runs and collecting 225 RBIs in 386 career games with the team.
Hey, this is Edwin Garcia, and you listen to the Blue Crab Baseball Network.
Back inside Regency Furniture Stadium, Blue Crabs lead 2-1 heading to the bottom of the fourth. They'll be led off in the inning by Zach Cohn, followed by Luis Allen and Patrick Palmero. So the lefty Nate Reed back to work, kicks and delivers first pitch fastball, swung on, fouled back from Cohn as he falls behind. No balls, 1 strike here. Cohn 0 for 1 on the day, grounded out to third to end the second inning. Comes in hitting .276 on the season, 1 home run, 7 RBIs. As he takes a fastball low, 1-1 here. Mentioned Cohn did not play in the last series against the Barnstormers. He has faced them in 3 games thus far. Those were all on the road earlier in the year. 1-1 changeup, stays off the plate away. 2 balls, 1 strike to the right fielder. Cohn batted leadoff last night in the series finale in Bridgeport. He went 1 for 5 with a run scored as he's out in front of a changeup here, 2-2. He struck out 4 times, however, in just his second game back from the groin injury. Reed working out of the windup with no runners on. Kicks and delivers the 2-2 pitch. Comes inside to Cohn and gets him swinging as he goes down on strikes for the first out here in the bottom of the fourth. That'll bring in the catcher, Luis Allen. Allen 0 for 1 on the day. He came in late to yesterday's series finale against Bridgeport, but that was as a defensive substitution. He did not record an at-bat in the game. He's swinging on the first pitch here. Ground ball foul, as that'll go as the first strike here. Allen was signed on Friday, we mentioned, after the release of opening day starting catcher Mike Blank. Blank struggled at the plate and struggled with some injuries on the season before his release that led to the trade for Allen. Big cut there on the 0-1 pitch, and he falls behind, no balls, 2 strikes as he was out in front of that off speed. So Allen will split the duty behind the plate with Ryan Wiggins now. Fastball comes up and in as Allen gets out of the way. 1 ball, 2 strikes here. We mentioned Reed's pitch count very high through 3 1/3. He's thrown 72 pitches already. He winds and delivers for the 73rd. Time is called. He resets himself before now winding and delivering. 73rd pitch of the night. A curveball in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes to the number 8 hitter, catcher Luis Allen. We mentioned Allen 1 for 6 in the road trip for the Blue Crabs. His first trip with the team. He did homer, however, on Saturday for his only RBI of the series. 58-foot curveball bounces here and kicks away as the count runs full to the catcher. We've seen this all night from both pitchers. A large number of full counts in this game as the hitters are doing a good job working the pitch count in what can be described as a muggy afternoon here. It rained throughout most of the early day, cleared up around 12:30. Tarp was pulled off of the field, but still a little muggy, soggy, and gray out. Payoff pitch, a fastball elevated, gets Allen swinging for the second strikeout in the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts here have extended Nate Reed's strikeouts on the night to 5. That'll bring in Patrick Palmero. Palmero got the 3rd inning started. His 1-out single put a man on base. He ended up scoring on a Mike Snyder single before Edwin Garcia crossed the plate on a Zach Wilson single and put the Blue Crabs ahead. First pitch taken by Palmero as he's ahead 1 ball, no strikes here. The southpaw kicks and delivers. This one's fouled high and out of play over the visiting dugout as the count's even 1 ball, 1 strike. Palmero hitting just .130 against the Barnstormers this year. He's 3 for 23 in 6 games coming into this one. Changeup misses outside, 2 balls, 1 strike. Palmero was drafted by the Pittsburgh Pirates in the 22nd round in 2008 out of Colleyville Heritage High School in Colleyville, Texas. 2-2 pitch low, 3 balls, 1 strike. He elected to attend the University of Alabama, Birmingham instead, spending 4 seasons with the Blazers. He ended up not being drafted out of college, signed with the Chicago White Sox as an undrafted free agent. 3-1 pitch, a high pop fly drifting into foul territory by first. K.C. Hobson makes the catch about a foot or 2 to the right of the bag for the final out here in the inning. So a 1-2-3 inning from Nate Reed as he recovers nicely from his 3rd inning in which he faced 8 batters. He gives up no runs on no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base here in the 4th. So Gabby Hernandez heads back to the mound with a 2-1 lead still. He'll face the 8-9-1 when we come back. You're listening to the Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Blue Crabs fans, what's more American than baseball and a barbecue cookout? Quite frankly, the two go together like stars and stripes, rockets and red glare, and liberty and the pursuit of happiness. So when you come to Regency Furniture Stadium's all-you-can-eat picnic pavilion, you get both at a great price. The best part is that groups from 20 to 400 plus can enjoy the picnic pavilion, and when you include this home run of a deal with the kids park, paddle boats, and on-field fun, you have a grand slam of an opportunity. Call today at 301-638-9788 to speak with a sales executive or visit somdbluecrabs.com for more information.
Attention all Girl Scouts. Friday, June 16th is Girl Scout Night and Sleepover presented by Maryland 529. All Girl Scouts will be recognized during the game against the New Britain Bees and have the opportunity to register for a post-game sleepover on the field. For more information on this or any other exciting events throughout the season, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com or you can call us at 301-638-9788.
The Southern Maryland Blue Crabs would like to congratulate Travis Garcia on being named the starting shortstop on the Blue Crabs' 10-year team. Garcia was originally drafted by the New York Mets in the 21st round of the 2003 MLB Amateur Draft. He signed with Southern Maryland in 2008, their debut season, and in 2009 he hit .353 with 16 home runs and 63 RBIs. In 5 seasons with the Blue Crabs, Garcia finished with 59 home runs and 229 RBIs in 330 games.
Hey, this is Patrick Palmero, and you're listening to Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Back inside Regency Furniture Stadium as the Blue Crabs lead 2-1. First pitch fastball to the number 8 hitter, shortstop Vladimir Frias, is a called strike. As Hernandez works ahead here. Hernandez steps off to reset here. No balls and 1 strike. Frias 0 for 1 on the day, grounded out to the pitcher to end the second inning. Change up slapped foul over the third base dugout as Hernandez is ahead, no balls and 2 strikes here. Frias comes into this game for Lancaster hitting .268. He has 2 home runs, 15 RBIs. He's 5 for 8 on stolen bases. 1-2 curveball, 0-2 curveball, I should say, bounces in the dirt and makes the count 1-2. As that one got away from Hernandez a little bit. Hernandez winds and delivers and called strike 3 over the outside corner as he gets Frias looking for his 5th strikeout of the day. Hernandez, 6'4", 225 pounds, out of Miami, Florida. The 30-year-old is in his 6th season with the Blue Crabs. Tonight marks his 317th career start. He appeared in 93 games for the Blue Crabs before this season. First pitch from Tyler Clark swung on and hit into the left center field gap. That'll be cut off by the center fielder Vaughn as Clark will hold to a single. But a 1-out base runner has the tying run aboard for the Barnstormers here in the top of the 5th. So both teams have been doing a good job running the count full and keeping the pitchers on the mound, throwing lots of pitches. But Clark jumped on a first pitch fastball there and is aboard to turn the lineup over for the center fielder, Darian Sanford. First pitch fastball is slapped foul from Sanford. No balls, 1 strike as that went over the third base dugout. Sanford 1 for 2. He was stranded at third back in the 3rd inning. He singled with 1 out in that one. Advanced to second on a wild pitch, stole third, but was left there on a K.C. Hobson flyout to deep center. Sanford, somebody you want to keep off the base paths as Hernandez comes set here for the 0-1. Kicks and delivers a curveball that stays away. 1 ball and 1 strike. Sanford hitting .361 on the season. We mentioned 2nd in the Atlantic League in runs scored. He's 1st in stolen bases. 1-1 fouled off of Sanford in the box as he was well out in front of that changeup there. Catches himself as the count goes to 1-2. Sanford walking it off a little bit as the trainer comes out to have a talk with him. Not sure what that caught him. Looks like it might have caught him in the face as it bounced off of the plate and kicked up. He's pointing up near his nose. So it appears Sanford is okay as the count goes to 1-2 on the speedy leadoff hitter, batting for the third time. He has a man on first and one out in the top of the fifth. Runner off from first. Throw from Allen not in time as Clark, with a big jump there, steals second easily and advances into scoring position. That's Clark's second stolen base of the season. Not something you generally see from a catcher, but he's 2 for 3 now on the year. Pitch was called a ball low and away, so the count's 2-2 against Sanford here as he now bats with a runner in scoring position. 2 for 2 fastball misses low and inside, 3-2. So Hernandez comes set here, gives a look at Clark before delivering the payoff pitch. Fastball just misses inside as Sanford draws a walk and is aboard with one out here. So runners on first and second. Sanford on first, Clark on second, with one out for the left fielder Lastings Millage. Millage 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts on the day thus far as he digs back in for his third at-bat against Hernandez tonight. He steps out here looking to readjust before digging back into the box. Lastings Millage, most MLB time between either team in tonight's game. As first pitch curveball misses low, 1-0. Millage spent 6 seasons in Major League Baseball, playing between the Mets, Nationals, Pirates, and Chicago White Sox. His last appearance came back in 2011, however. 1 ball, no strikes as Hernandez comes set, kicks and delivers fastball, just misses here. Not sure where as the count goes to 2-0 to the number 2 hitter, Millage. Millage was 4 for 5 against Hernandez the last time they met. He was 4 for 5 in the game the last time they met Hernandez. Not 4 for 5 off of Hernandez as he only threw 5 innings in that one. Hernandez comes set, gives a look at second, delivers a fastball. Millage taking all the way as he stepped out of the box there. Called strike, 2 balls, 1 strike here. Gabby Hernandez was originally drafted in the 4th round of the 2004 MLB draft by the New York Mets out of high school. He reached as high as AAA, spending 2008, 9, 10, and 11 in AAA between a couple of organizations. He's one of just 8 returners on the Blue Crabs roster this season. 2-1 fouled off here as Millage a little bit out in front of a fastball, 2-2. Hernandez joins last night's starter Brian Grenning and Wednesday's probable starter Darrell Thompson as the only 2 starting pitchers returning on staff. They're joined in the bullpen in the pitching rotation by Rob Carson and Cody Epley, and in the field Gary Brown, Mike Snyder, and Zach Wilson. Hernandez comes set for the 2-2, kicks and delivers a fastball that misses away. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Millage here. Hernandez currently leads all Blue Crab starters with a .327 ERA. He's the only starting pitcher on the staff to have not suffered a loss yet this season. He's hoping to avoid that again tonight as he comes set for his 85th pitch, of the night. Swung on and missed as Millage goes down on strikes. He was out in front of a curveball as Hernandez turned to the off-speed stuff for the second out in the inning, his second strikeout of the inning, and his 6th of the night already. That'll bring up Caleb Gindel with 2 outs now. Runners still in scoring position, however. That 6th strikeout ties a season high for Hernandez. He had 6 in his last outing against the Barnstormers. First pitch called strike on a changeup over the outside part of the plate. Hernandez comes set here. Ahead in the count, no balls, 1 strike. Gives a look at second. Kicks and delivers a fastball that misses off the plate. 1-1. So Hernandez trying to work around a single and a walk that put runners on first and second with 1 out. He picked up a strikeout already as the 1-1 pitch, a fastball that misses off the plate to the lefty Gindel. 2 balls, 1 strike here. Gindel batting in the 3 spot tonight. He's 0 for 1 with a walk and a ground out to first. Calls time here as Hernandez took a while looking in at his catcher. Gindel steps out to reset. Hernandez ready to go now as he looks in. Time is called from the catcher, Luis Allen, as they appear to be a little bit off track. Allen jogs out for a conversation with his starter. Not sure if the signs were crossed up or they couldn't agree on a pitch. But either way, Hernandez looked a little bit frustrated there, as he wants to speed things up here, get out of this inning, potentially get a quality start tonight if he could strand these guys and get through 1 more. They agree on a pitch here. 2-1 on its way. Fastball called strike over the outside corner. 2-2. So Hernandez just 1 pitch away from stranding 2 runners. As Gindel digs back into the left-handed batter's box, Gabby comes set, gives a look at second. Kicks and delivers the 2-2 curveball rolled down the first baseline. That's going to go foul into the coaching box, as the count will remain where it is, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Gindel was 0 for 4 in yesterday's Barnstormers loss. He picked up an RBI in that game on a sacrifice fly. Hernandez comes set, gives a look at second, kicks and delivers 2-2 that swung on, fouled off down the third baseline, out of play. As Gindel fighting to stay alive here. Two on, 2 outs, and a 2-2 count. Blue Crabs lead 2-1 in the top of the 5th as Gabby Hernandez kicks and delivers. That one's ripped down the first baseline, but foul once again. As Gindel doing everything he can to stay alive in this at-bat against Hernandez. We'll see the 2-2 once again. Hernandez pitch count up at 92 right now. The 93rd pitch will come right here. Nobody up in the bullpen as the 2-2 once again. This one tails away from the lefty, and the counts run full. As I mentioned, no action in either bullpen right now, as it appears the starters are just going to have to eat the high pitch counts today, with the extra off day in between. Full count pitch. The runners are off, fouled off once again as Gindel fights to stay alive here. Another long at-bat for the Barnstormers. Both teams we mentioned have done a good job of doing this all night, making the pitchers throw a lot of pitches. So Gindel calls time, backs out of the box. Before the payoff pitch once again, runners will be off as full count with 2 outs. So anything to the outfield would score Clark and tie the game. Payoff pitch once again. This one shot through the hole. Gary Brown with a diving stop. Clark being waved around third as he will score. Brown with a great effort there. Laid out to try to hold it in the infield, but kicked off of his glove and drifted into shallow right field as the 2-out single from Gindel will tie the game 2-2. The manager, John Harris, will come out for a mound visit here as action begins in the Blue Crabs bullpen. Normally you'd see pitching coach James Frisbee in this situation, but Harris himself has popped out of the dugout for a conversation with his starter, trying to figure out what he can do here. With action just beginning in the Blue Crabs bullpen, it was never going to be a situation where Hernandez was pulled. As Harris a little upset with the home plate umpire Donnie Meyer there. Not sure what exactly happened there. Looked like Meyer said something to the manager on his way back. But nonetheless, 2 on, 2 outs here as Hernandez looks to keep this game tied. He delivers a first pitch fastball away to the first baseman K.C. Hobson. It appears Austin Fleet is up and throwing in the bullpen. Fleet served as a long reliever this year, as well as spot starter in a couple of situations where rain cost the Blue Crabs an off day. Fake from Sanford at second as he holds up. And the 1-0 is a fastball called strike, 1-1 here. Sanford on second, Gindel on first. 2 outs in the inning. Got to be careful of the speedster at second, taking third and moving 90 feet closer as he's off here. A high fly ball to Zach Cohn in right. Cohn camped under it, makes the catch as Gabby Hernandez works out of trouble. He strands 2, but he does give up 1 in the inning as Lancaster puts up 1 run on 2 hits. No errors. They leave 2 men on base. Southern Maryland looks to regain the lead and get a win for Gabby Hernandez. When we come back, you're listening to the Blue Crabs Baseball Network. Every Tuesday night is Silver Sluggers Night with the Blue Crabs, sponsored by the Cancer and Blood Disorders Treatment Center. Membership to the Silver Sluggers starts at just $25, and all members will receive tickets to every Tuesday home game, including our 4th of July Red, White, and Blue Crabs celebration, as well as a special Silver Sluggers t-shirt. For more information, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com, or you can call us at 301-638-9788.
Washington sports fans, get ready because August 18th is Washington Sports Night with the Blue Crabs. Friday, August 18th, the Blue Crabs will welcome Screech from the Washington Nationals and Gee Whiz from the Washington Wizards to Regency Furniture Stadium for a night of mascot fun with our very own Pinch. For more information on this or any other exciting events throughout the season, visit somdbluecrabs.com or call 301-638-9788.
The Southern Maryland Blue Crabs would like to congratulate Jeremy Owens on being named a starting outfielder on the Blue Crabs' 10-year team. Owens was originally drafted by the San Diego Padres in the 8th round of the 1998 MLB Amateur Draft. He signed with Southern Maryland for their debut season in 2008, and in 2009 he collected 28 home runs and 80 RBIs while stealing 15 bases. Owen spent 7 seasons playing for the Blue Crabs, compiling 105 home runs, 340 RBIs, and 98 stolen bases, while appearing in a Blue Crabs record 737 career games.
Hey, this is Austin, captain of your tie-dye crew, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Back inside Regency Furniture Stadium, Blue Crabs tied 2-2 with the visiting Lancaster Barnstormers as Gary Brown digs in, squares to bunt, and pulls back on the first pitch strike from the lefty Nate Reed in his 5th inning of work. The 0-1 pitch tails away 1-1 against the leadoff man Brown. Brown 0 for 2 on the night so far. He flew out in the first and struck out looking in the third. Reed kicks and delivers, 1-1. Changeup stays up in the zone, 2 balls, 1 strike. Reed has given up 4 hits, 2 runs on the day so far. Gabby Hernandez on the other side, same line, 2 runs, 4 hits. 2-2 on its way, fouled off as the count goes to 2-2. Reed has 5 strikeouts on the day already. Hernandez on the other side with 6. It's been a slow-moving game. Reed kicks it and delivers the 2-2 pitch inside to Brown. 3-2. This is the 6th full count for Southern Maryland batters tonight. Lancaster has faced 7, as it feels like every batter right now that comes up might as well start with a 3-2 count and see what happens from there. So Nate Reed out of the windup, kicks and delivers his 86th pitch. Payoff pitch misses high to Brown as he's aboard with a leadoff walk here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Second walk Reed has allowed to go with a hit by pitch and the 4 hits already for the Blue Crabs. So the speedy Gary Brown is aboard at first with nobody out for the number 2 hitter, Edwin Garcia. Brown on the season, 12 for 14 on stolen base attempts. We'll see how the Blue Crabs elect to try to get a run here. First pitch to Brown, called strike over the inside part of the plate. Or first pitch to Garcia, I should say. Brown's on first. Was a called strike. Manager John Harris not afraid to play small ball. He says he likes to scratch out runs, whether it be sacrifice bunts, stolen base attempts, however they can get it done. Check on Brown from Reed as he's back in easily. Brown's 12 stolen bases lead the Blue Crabs on the season. 0-1 pitch shot towards center field. Sanford coming in, slides, but not able to make the catch as he gave it everything he got. So single there puts runners on first and second with nobody out. For Michael Snyder. So Snyder digs in. He's 1 for 2 on the day so far. He's got runners on first and second here, and another RBI opportunity. Picked one up in the bottom of the 3rd on an RBI single that scored Patrick Palmero from second. Nate Reed with a long time on the mound there as Snyder steps out to reset. Action beginning in the Lancaster bullpen. We mentioned Austin Fleet was up and throwing in Southern Maryland's bullpen. He sat down since then. High fly ball to center field here. Sanford drifting back towards the warning track. He's going to make the play for the first out in the inning. Gary Brown will tag up from second. He rounds the third base bag but stays there as Michael Snyder just missed his 4th home run in 3 days. He gave that one a ride to deep center. Sanford was able to track it down, but advanced Gary Brown into third. Garcia went back, considered tagging up himself, but Sanford with a good throw in held him. Brown considered the second to home tag up, but was held by manager John Harris at third. So runners on the corners with 1 out for Zach Wilson. Wilson picked up an RBI single of his own back in that 3rd inning. He shoots one through the left side here. That's going to get through to the left fielder, Millage, as Gary Brown will come across to score. And the Blue Crabs take the lead once again. Gabby Hernandez now in line for the win after giving up the tying run in the top half of the inning. Blue Crabs are able to put one across here and take a 3-2 lead. They're still threatening, though, as they have just 1 out in the inning. For Corey Vaughn, the catcher Tyler Clark calls time again, gives the signs to his infield on the play for a double steal. Fleet up and stretching still in the bullpen. He's stopped throwing. First pitch to Vaughn, fastball a little bit behind, as that one's foul tipped back into the catcher's mitt. Vaughn 0 for 1 with a strikeout and a walk so far. He walked to load the bases in the 3rd, but they were stranded as the 2-out grounder to first from Devin Rodriguez left all 3 runners on. Vaughn took a fastball outside there. The count's even 1-1 with 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. Blue Crabs looking to extend a 3-2 lead after Zach Wilson picked up his 2nd RBI of the night. This one shot through the left side as well. That's going to get through. Manager John Harris will hold up the stop sign as Garcia will advance to third on a Corey Vaughn single. Zach Wilson to second. And the bases are loaded once again for Devin Rodriguez. We just mentioned Rodriguez had the bases loaded in the 3rd with 1 out, or 2 outs, I should say. Jammed himself a little bit and rolled over to the first baseman, K.C. Hobson, for the 3 unassisted. He's got a chance to redeem himself here as he digs in 0 for 1 on the day. He was hit by a pitch in the 2nd inning. Edwin Garcia on 3rd, Zach Wilson on 2nd, Corey Vaughn on 1st, as Rodriguez digs in for the lefty-lefty matchup. First pitch to Rodriguez, fastball comes inside, 1 ball, no strikes. So Reed in trouble once again as he comes set for the 1-0 pitch. Fastball check swing from Rodriguez. Didn't go around, says the third base umpire Silvio Martinez, as he was able to hold up. That was actually a changeup. Fooled me and Rodriguez, actually. Rodriguez went 2 for 4 with an RBI the last time he faced Nate Reed. Reed making his 3rd start in a row against the Blue Crabs. Kicks and delivers 2-0. That one's fouled off the catcher as the count will go to 2-1. We told you about his last start on the 16th. He actually started against Southern Maryland at home back on May 9th. He had a 0.75 ERA heading into that game, but he threw 5 innings, gave up 9 hits, 9 runs, 8 earned. And then last outing, 6.1 innings, 5 hits, 1 earned. 2-1 pitch on its way to Rodriguez. That one shot through the right side. That's going to get through the right fielder. Gindle's charging. Wilson being waved around third as he'll slide across safely. Devin Rodriguez stays hot as he comes through with a 2 RBI single and puts the Blue Crabs ahead 5-2 here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Corey Vaughn advanced to second on that one. Rodriguez to first as the Blue Crabs are ahead here 5-2. And the manager for Lancaster, Ross Peoples, will come out as he's seen enough out of Nate Reed. Reed's given up 5 already in the game. He's responsible for the 2 runners on base. 3 in this inning. As Zach Cohn will bat first against the new reliever with runners on first and second. We'll get you the details on who's coming in when we come back. Blue Crabs lead 5-2. You're listening to the Blue Crabs Baseball Network. Back inside Regency Furniture Stadium as the Blue Crabs have run off the starter for Lancaster, Nate Reed, as they turn to the bullpen here to try to get out of the bottom of the 5th inning. It'll be R.J. Hively as he'll face Zach Cohn with runners on first and second and just 1 out here in the inning. So Reed goes 4.1 innings. He's not had the book closed on him yet. He's given up 8 hits. That is finalized, but he's responsible for both runners on. Check swing here from Cohn as he fouls that one off down the first baseline. Looks like he broke his bat there as he heads back to the dugout. So Reed, 4.1 innings, 8 hits, given up 5 already, responsible for the 2 runners on. He picked up 5 strikeouts, however, before turning it over to Hively. Hively on the season, 2-0 with a 3.37 ERA. 6'2", 220-pound right-hander out of Huntington Beach, California. He picked up the win against the Blue Crabs back on May 18th. He worked 2 scoreless innings, giving up just 1 hit, 4 strikeouts in that game. Spins and looks at second as Vaughn scampers back in. He picked up the win in his last outing as well. That came over the weekend against New Britain on Saturday. Through 1.2 scoreless innings in that one. 4 strikeouts didn't allow a base runner in the 5 batters he faced. He comes set for the 0-1, kicks and delivers a curveball that stays up in the zone, 1-1 to Cone. Cone 0 for 2 on the day so far. He grounded out and struck out. Hively comes set for the 1-1, kicks and delivers. Cone out in front of that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So 4 hits in the inning, as well as a leadoff walk from Gary Brown, have put across 3. The game was tied at 2 coming in to the bottom of the 5th. Brown's run put the Blue Crabs ahead, and the insurance single from Devin Rodriguez just now plated 2. They're still threatening, though, as the 1-2 pitch is on its way from Hively. A curveball that stays up and in, and the count goes to 2-2 to the right fielder, Cone. So Brown led it off with a walk. Edwin Garcia singled in front of a sliding Darian Sanford to put runners on first and second. Sacrifice fly advanced Brown from Mike Snyder, and Zach Wilson singled to score him. Vaughn singled to load the bases, and then Rodriguez with a 2 RBI single extended the lead 5-2. Cone swings on an inside fastball there, a little bit behind as he's down on strikes for the second time. He struggled in the last couple of days. That's his 6th strikeout in the last 2 days as he goes down as the second out here. That'll bring in the newcomer, Luis Allen, for his 3rd at-bat of the night. Allen 0 for 2 thus far. He's now batted in 3 consecutive innings, as he was the leadoff man in the 3rd, went down there. He shoots one here into left field. Corey Vaughn being waved around third. The throw from Millage is not cut off, but nowhere near in time, as Corey Vaughn will come across for the 4th run in the inning. An RBI single from Luis Allen adds another one to the board, and the Blue Crabs are now up 6-2 as they look to break out of a slump in which they've lost 6 of their last 7. The offense has come alive tonight as they've put up 6 runs off of starter Nate Reed. That'll bring in Patrick Palmero with runners on first and second and 2 outs still in the inning, as the Barnstormers have struggled to get the 3rd out multiple times tonight. Back in the 3rd, they gave up 3 2-out singles and a walk to plate 2, I should say. And that 2-out single right there put another one across. First pitch curveball from Hively, called strike to the 3rd baseman, Palmero. Palmero 1 for 2 with a run scored back in that 3rd inning after his 1-out single got the inning started. Hively comes set, ahead in the count, no balls, 1 strike, kicks and delivers, change up, Palmero out in front, no balls, 2 strikes. Rodriguez on second, Allen on first, as the Blue Crabs already put up 4 in the inning. They look to add more with Patrick Palmero at the plate. Hively comes set here, kicks and delivers. Fastball low, 1-2 to Palmero. Palmero struggled against the Barnstormers this season. He's just 3 for 23, a 130 batting average in 6 games. He's hit well here at home, though. .315 with 4 of his 5 home runs and 12 of his 19 RBIs. Hively comes set for the 1-2, delivers an off-speed pitch that stays well above Palmero's head. The count goes to 2-2 as the catcher Clark had to spring up to keep that one there. Nobody up and throwing in the Blue Crabs bullpen. We saw Austin Fleet getting ready last inning. You wonder if Fleet is still ready after this long inning from the Blue Crabs, or if Gabby Hernandez will return to the mound. 2-2 pitch, a fastball that comes inside, brushing Palmero back as the count runs full. We've mentioned multiple full count batters tonight. This is the 14th full count we've seen between the two teams, 7 for each side. So runners will be on the move here. 3-2 pitch with 2 outs as Hively comes set, kicks and delivers. That one's driven to deep left center field. Sanford drifting back, makes the catch just a foot short of the warning track as the speedy Darian Sanford was able to track that one down and end the inning. But the Blue Crabs bat around as they put up 4 runs in the inning. They pick up 5 hits, no errors, and they leave 2 men on base. They lead 6-2 as it appears Hernandez may head back out to the mound here for his 6th inning of work, and he will as he pops out of the dugout. So Hernandez will face the 5, 6, 7 in the Lancaster lineup, working with a 6-2 lead. When we come back, you're listening to the Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Hey, this is David Wayne Russo, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Be sure to join us at select Saturday home games throughout the season as the Blue Crabs light up the Southern Maryland night sky with post-game Saturday night firework extravaganzas. For more information on this event or any other exciting events throughout the season, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com or call us at 301-638-9788. Attention all Boy Scouts, Friday, June 23rd is Boy Scouts Night and Sleepover with the Blue Crabs, presented by Maryland 529. All Boy Scouts will be recognized during the game against Bridgeport and have the opportunity to register for the post-game sleepover on the field. For more information on this or any other exciting events throughout the season, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com or you can call us at 301-638-9788. The Southern Maryland Blue Crabs would like to congratulate John Ramostella on being named a starting outfielder on the Blue Crabs' 10-year team. Ramostella was originally drafted by the New York Yankees in the 35th round of the 2000 MLB Amateur Draft. He signed with Southern Maryland in their debut 2008 season, where he hit .276 with 15 home runs, 67 RBIs, and 14 stolen bases. In 2 seasons with the Blue Crabs, Ramostella hit 37 career home runs, 125 RBIs, and stole 29 bases in 222 career games with the team.
Hey, this is John Harris, and you're listening to the Blue Crab Baseball Network.
Back inside Regency Furniture Stadium, Blue Crabs lead 6-2. Gabby Hernandez heads back out to the mound for his 6th inning of work. As first pitch curveball to Sean Halton misses high. 1 ball, no strikes. Halton 0 for 1 on the day, strikeout, walk, and a run scored. As that one misses as well, 2 balls, no strikes. Hernandez, that was his 100th pitch of the evening as pitch number 101, a fastball called strike over the outside corner. We were talking about it in between innings. This is a familiar sight for Washington sports fans as the Blue Crabs are in a similar situation to the hometown Nationals. Swung on and missed there, 2-2. Hernandez has thrown a large amount of pitches, a lot of high-stress pitches. Manager John Harris had a choice to make, turn it over to the bullpen or send Gabby back out for the 6th inning of work as the 2-2 pitch misses outside and low, 3-2. It seems relatively simple. You turn it over to the bullpen, right? Well, Southern Maryland has struggled in that aspect all year, especially in the month of May and at home, as that one shot back up the middle. A leadoff single for Sean Halton. The Blue Crabs bullpen on the season, 5.3 ERA. They're 4-8. It's worse at home, 1-6 with a 6.56. In the month of May, they're 2-6 with a 6.05. And then the worst of all comes against the Lancaster Barnstormers, where they're 1-3 with an 8 ERA, giving up 16 runs and 18 innings of work against the Barnstormers. So Hernandez comes set here, kicks and delivers first pitch low to Blake Galen. So Harris decided to send his starter back out there, deciding he would rather see what Gabby Hernandez looked like over 100 pitches than turn it over to the bullpen this early in the game. Galen jumps on one there, but well out in front of it as the count's even 1-1. The bright spot in the bullpen has come in the ninth inning from closer Cody Epley. Epley is 8 for 8 on the season in save opportunities. The Blue Crabs are 9 for 9 on the season. And Sam Runyon picked up one as well. 1-1 misses low. 2 balls, 1 strike to the designated hitter, Galen. Galen comes in on a 5-game hitting streak. He extended that to 6 with an RBI double back in the second. He's got the same situation here with a runner on first as a curveball drops in on the outside part of the plate, 2-2. Backdoor curveball there from Hernandez has the count even. Hernandez comes set for the 2-2, delivers another curveball, backdoor called, strike 3. As Galen goes down on strikes. Hernandez, 7th strikeout of the night. So with 1 out in the inning, that'll bring up second baseman Garrett Weber. Weber 0 for 2 on the day. He flew out in his last at-bat to end the 4th inning. That was to center field as he takes a big cut here. The count goes to no balls, 1 strike. Weber comes in on a 4-game hitting streak of his own. He's 4 for 14 with a home run in that streak. He's hitting .291 on the season with 2 home runs, 10 RBIs. 0-1 fastball called strike. As the count goes to no balls, 2 strikes here. As Hernandez over 110 pitches now on the evening. He steps off here and delivers one over to first, checking on Sean Halton, who's back in relatively easily. So no balls, 2 strikes here as Hernandez kicks and delivers a curveball that breaks off the plate away. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Blue Crabs lead 6-2 here in the top of the 6th inning. A slow-moving game as we've seen a large number of pitches from both pitchers thus far. 14 full counts already on the evening as we are in 2 hours and 10 minutes into this game and just in the top of the 6th. That one's shot towards the right field lines. That cone giving a look, but that one's going to get out of play as the count will remain where it is, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Halton at first, 1 for 1 on the season in stolen base opportunities. We saw a good arm from Luis Allen already, but an easy stolen base for Tyler Clark as he took that one off of Hernandez back in the 5th inning. 1-2 curveball misses off the plate here as the count evens up, 2 balls, 2 strikes to the number 7 hitter in the lineup for the Barnstormers. Austin Fleet has sat down in the Blue Crabs bullpen, but some more action out there. Can't quite see who it is right now. Hernandez kicks and delivers the 2-2 curveball off the plate away, 3-2, as another full count. The 15th full count of the night. An incredible number, seeing as we're just in the top of the 6th inning. Hernandez comes set for the 1-2. Another curveball. This one's driven back into center field as that'll get down in front of Vaughn and advance the runner to second. Manager John Harris pops out of the dugout before that one's even back in on the infield as he's on his way out to the mound to get his starter. Hernandez throws 5.1 innings, gives up 6 hits on the night, but has 2 runners on. He leaves with a 6-2 lead. He'll turn it over to the bullpen, looking to hold it for him when we come back. You're listening to the Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Hey fans, this is Austin Fleet, right-handed pitcher for the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs. Be sure to join us at the ballpark every Tuesday home game for our new 2 days. During these games, concessions will be offering fans $2 pretzels, popcorn, and peanuts. For more information, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com or call us at 301-638-9788.
The Blue Crabs are excited to welcome local Tri-County schools to Regency Furniture Stadium for our baseball and education days. Wednesday, May 3rd and Wednesday, May 17th, the Blue Crabs will welcome area students for a day of baseball and learning fun at the ballpark. This will include in-game learning activities as well as performances by the Knights of Medieval Times. For more information, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com or you can call us at 301-638-9788. The Southern Maryland Blue Crabs would like to congratulate Christian Lopez on being voted by fans as the starting catcher on the Blue Crabs' 10-year team. Lopez was drafted in the 6th round of the 2003 MLB Amateur Draft by the Tampa Bay Rays. Lopez signed with Southern Maryland in 2010, where he hit .274 with 7 home runs and 7 stolen bases in his debut season. Lopez was also named an Atlantic League All-Star in what proved to be his final season with the team, 2012. In 285 career games for the Blue Crabs, Lopez collected 20 home runs, 106 RBIs, and 26 stolen bases.
Hey, this is Zach Cohn, and you're listening to Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
We're back inside Regency Furniture Stadium. Blue Crabs lead 6-2, as with 1 out in the top of the 6th and 2 runners on, they'll turn to the bullpen. It'll be Austin Fleet. We mentioned Fleet had sat down in between innings. He had actually gotten back up to throw. I thought it was Trey Masick, but it was Fleet. First pitch to Vladimir Frias, swung on, driven to deep right field. Zach Cohn drifting back, makes the catch on the warning track. Both runners will tag in advance, as the sac fly from Frias will put 2 runners in scoring position. That one was driven to deep right center field. Cohn had to go all the way back. Had 1 foot on the warning track when he made that catch. He was heading backwards, though, so unable to get a real strong throw back into the infield, as a heads-up play from both Sean Holton and Garrett Weber to advance. So 2nd and 3rd here with 2 outs for the catcher, Tyler Clark. Clark 1 for 2 with a single and a run scored. That came back in the 5th inning. First pitch, change-up, ball, low. Fleet on the season 1-2 with an 11.48 ERA. He struggled this year in a couple of spot starts, as he served as the long reliever for the majority of the season. That one comes inside, 2 balls, no strikes here. So he'll likely be asked to go at least an inning and 2/3 tonight, as he'll finish out the 6th, and if throwing well, the 7th as well, before turning it over to one of the 2 setup men and closer Cody Epley, as manager John Harris not afraid to use Epley in a non-save situation should the score hold 6-2. That pitch fouled back as the count goes to 2 balls, 1 strike to the number 9 hitter, Clark. Fleet against Lancaster out of the bullpen, 1.1 innings, 3 hits, 1 earned run, and 2 strikeouts. His last outing came against Bridgeport in the opening game of that series. He picked up the win in that game. 2-1 pitch on its way. Broken bat from Clark. That's rolled to the first baseman, Wilson, who flips it on to Fleet, covering the base, and tags first for the final out of the inning. He strands 2 inherited runners for Gabby Hernandez, who's in line for the win. So Fleet comes in, picks up 2 outs. Stranding the 2 inherited runners, Lancaster in the inning puts up no runs on 2 hits. No errors, they leave 2 men on base. Southern Maryland looks to add even more insurance when we come back. You're listening to the Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Hey, this is Zach Wilson, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Blue Crabs fans, the Blue Crabs are celebrating their 10th anniversary season in 2017, and they can't do it without you. Join the team all season long for special giveaways and ongoing 10-year tributes with group tickets starting at just $10. Regency Furniture Stadium's spacious and modern amenities include 16 luxury suites, an all-you-can-eat picnic pavilion with a great view overlooking left field, and the Legends Club, which can host your event of up to 160 people for a game. Call today at 301-638-9788 or visit us online at somdbluecrabs.com for more information.
Attention all Jedis. Please report to Regency Furniture Stadium on July 29th for Star Wars Night as the Blue Crabs take on Lancaster. This night will feature an appearance by Jedi Saber Combat and a post-game firework extravaganza brought to you by PNC Bank. For more information on this or any other exciting events throughout the season, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com or you can call us at 301-638-9788.
The Southern Maryland Blue Crabs want to congratulate Brian Barton on being named a starting outfielder on the Blue Crabs' 10-year team. Barton was originally drafted by the Los Angeles Dodgers in the 38th round of the 2000 MLB Amateur Draft. Barton made his MLB debut in 2008 with the St. Louis Cardinals and also appeared in the majors in 2009 with the Atlanta Braves. Barton signed with Southern Maryland in 2011 when he hit .304 with 12 home runs and 17 stolen bases in his debut season with the team. Barton spent 4 years with the Blue Crabs, collecting 26 home runs, 146 RBIs, and 53 stolen bases while appearing in 257 games with the team.
Hey, this is Britt Robertshaw, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Back inside Regency Furniture Stadium, Blue Crabs lead 6-2. As Lancaster turns to the bullpen once again, it'll be the lefty John Anderson this time. Anderson's first pitch, a high fastball, kicked off the glove of his catcher for ball 1 to Gary Brown. Brown led off the 5th inning in which the Blue Crabs batted around. They put up 4 runs in that inning on 5 hits, most of which coming off of the starter, Nate Reed. Every run did. Only 1 hit allowed by R.J. Hively out of the bullpen. But it was an RBI single that allowed an inherited runner to score. So Anderson comes set here for the 2-0. That one shot back up the middle, snagged by the lefty on the mound. He steps and fires to first for the first out here in the bottom of the 6th. That'll bring in Edwin Garcia. Garcia 2 for 3 on the night so far with 2 singles and 2 runs scored. There have been 15 hits put up between the two teams. Every one of them has been a single to this point. So Garcia digs in, takes the first pitch fastball up and away. 1 ball, no strikes. John Anderson, 6'2", 225-pound southpaw out of Berkeley, California. He currently resides in Tampa, Florida. He comes set here, working out of the stretch. The 1-0 swung on, fouled back as the count goes to 1-1 on the shortstop for the Blue Crabs. Southern Maryland saw Anderson in the last series. He pitched in 2 games of that one. Those are his last 2 appearances, as the pitch over the outside part of the plate called strike on a changeup, 1 ball, 2 strikes. In that series, Anderson worked 1.2 innings. He didn't allow a hit, walked 1, struck out 1, no runs. 1-2 comes inside. Garcia fights it off as the count stays where it is on the shortstop. On the season, Anderson has not factored into decision. He's pitched 14.1 innings over 13 games for a 1.25 ERA. He has 19 strikeouts to 6 walks as well, allowing just 7 hits. Garcia checks his swing here. That one will kick away from the catcher, Clark. As he went around, Clark picks it up, fires on to first. As Garcia goes down on strikes for the second out here in the inning. That'll bring in the designated hitter, Michael Snyder. Snyder 1 for 2 with a sacrifice fly back in the 5th inning. He had an RBI single in the 3rd. The sac fly advanced Gary Brown to 3rd, where he scored on a single from Zach Wilson, who waits on deck right now. So Snyder digs in that sac fly that he hit, just missed his 4th home run in 3 days, as it took Darian Sanford all the way back to the warning track in dead center field. If Snyder would have pulled that one, it would have been gone. First pitch called strike here as Anderson gets ahead of Snyder. Anderson with the comes set for the 0-1. Kicks and delivers. Fastball low, 1-1. So Anderson has come out of the bullpen, sat down the first 2 men he faced, as it appears some action out in the bullpen for Southern Maryland as well. Looks like maybe the righty Cody Hebner out there warming up. This one shot to deep left center field. Sanford drifting back. He's going to run out of room as that one's long gone. Michael Snyder with a solo home run here in the bottom of the 6th extends the Blue Crabs lead to 7-2. That's Snyder's 7th home run of the season. His 4th in the last 3 days, as he had 1 Saturday, 2 yesterday. And that solo shot here off of John Anderson. As the Blue Crabs now lead 7-2 here in the bottom of the 6th. Zach Wilson will dig in with 2 outs. Wilson 2 for 3 with a run scored on the night, as he takes a changeup low in the dirt here, 1 ball, no strikes. So Snyder now moves into the team lead with 7 home runs on the season. He was tied with Wilson coming into this game. Those 7 home runs have him tied for 3rd, pending the other results around the league in the Atlantic League. That one misses in the dirt again. 2 balls, no strikes to Wilson. Snyder now has 22 RBIs on the season after picking up 1 earlier on a single, and then that one on the solo home run. That puts him 2nd on the team to Wilson. As that fastball misses away, 3 balls, no strikes. Wilson and Snyder go back and forth on the home run RBI count, just the way manager John Harris likes it from his 3-4 hitters. As Wilson has a 3-0 count here. Anderson kicks and delivers fastball 3-1. The 2 last year finished 1-2 in home runs and RBIs, with Snyder winning the home run race 25-19. Wilson winning the RBI race 70-65. They have a similar situation here. Snyder's 1 home run ahead, but trails by 2 RBIs. 3-1 pitch lined into center field. Sanford doesn't even have to move, as Wilson hit that one on the screws. but will go down for the third out in the inning, but not before the Blue Crabs put up a run on Michael Snyder's home run. They score one on one hit, no errors, and nobody left on base. They lead 7-2 as Hebner heads out of the bullpen for the 7th inning. He'll face the top of the lineup when we come back. You're listening to the Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
The resort community of Chesapeake Beach, Maryland is home to the Chesapeake Beach Water Park. Come join them for an afternoon of splash and fun in the sun with their 8 water slides, fountains, waterfalls, lazy river, kids activity pool, and more. Beat the heat with daily cabana rentals, swim lessons, birthday parties, Friday night slides under the stars, character days on certain Mondays, or even rent the whole park for a private party. The on-site Beachcomber Grill offers a full-service menu as well. For more information, details, special events calendar, park dates and hours, to purchase your tickets, season passes, or make reservations, visit their website at www.chesapeakebeachwaterpark.com.
Saturday, August 26th is National Dog Day, which means Bark at the Park is back at Regency Furniture Stadium. Be sure to pack up the pups and bring them out for a day of dog-friendly fun at the ballpark as the Blue Crabs take on the Sugarland Skeeters. For more information, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com, or you can call us at 301-638-9788. The Southern Maryland Blue Crabs would like to congratulate Jim Ed Warden on being named the closer on the Blue Crabs 10-year team. Warden was originally drafted by the Cleveland Indians in the 6th round of the 2001 MLB Amateur Draft. He signed with Southern Maryland in 2009, where he picked up 13 saves with a 1.12 ERA in 17 appearances. Over 6 seasons with the team, Warden appeared in 284 games and collected a Blue Crabs record 134 saves.
Hey, this is James Frisbee, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Back inside Regency Furniture Stadium as Cody Hebner has come out of the bullpen to work the top of the 7th. He'll face the top of the lineup as the first pitch, a fastball, comes inside to the leadoff man, Darian Sanford. Sanford swinging on the second pitch, fouls it straight back as the count's even 1-1. Sanford on the night, 1 for 2 with a walk, a stolen base. He was stranded at third back in the 3rd inning. As that one misses here, 2 balls, 1 strike. Two-one fastball misses high. 3 balls, 1 strike here to the speedy leadoff man in the inning and in the Lancaster lineup. Hebner kicks and delivers. 3-1 called strike. Full count here. Look around the rest of the Atlantic League. As 3 games in action tonight. New Britain leads the York Revolution 10-0. As that one misses outside, and a leadoff walk to Sanford puts a runner aboard. That's something the Blue Crabs bullpen has struggled with all season. That's their 40th walk in 91 innings of work. We were looking around the rest of the Atlantic League. New Britain 10, York 0 in a battle between the last place teams in both the Freedom and Liberty division. Sugarland up 6-2 over Somerset in the bottom of the 2nd inning at Constellation Field. That one starting a little later as Sugarland a couple of time zones away. Called strike here to Lastings Millage has Hebner ahead of the left fielder, who's 0 for 3 on the night with 3 strikeouts. That one's taken for ball one, low and away. So Sanford on first as the leadoff man. Hebner comes set, gives a look, kicks and delivers. That one shot foul down the first baseline. Millage jumped on that one, but just to the right of the first base bag as the count goes to 1-2. The Blue Crabs trail Sugarland in the Freedom Division by 4 games. They trail the Barnstormers, who lead it by 5. So Sugarland's ahead right now. But if Southern Maryland were able to win this game, they would move to 4 games back of the Barnstormers. Sugarland, if their score holds as well, would tie them for the division lead. Hebner fires to first, gets Sanford leaning as he's in a rundown. Wilson runs him down, dives to make the tag as Sanford tried to slide into second, but Wilson able to run him down as he collects the first out of the inning. A pickoff from Cody Hebner. That's the first pickoff the Blue Crabs have had here at home this season. So now 1 out in the inning, and taking a big threat off the base pass, Cody Hebner kicks and delivers a 1-2 curveball that misses off the plate, 2-2. So Hebner winds and delivers, 2-2. Gets Millage swinging as that one bounces away a little bit from Allen. He picks it up, fires on to first as Lastings Millage strikes out for the 4th time for the 2nd out here in the top of the 7th. That's the 8th strikeout from Blue Crabs pitchers tonight. Gabby Hernandez had 7, a season high for him. His line closed 5.1 innings, 6 hits, 2 runs, 7 strikeouts. He's in line for the win should the score hold. That would move him to 2-0 on the season. First pitch fastball comes inside to the right fielder, Caleb Gindel. Hebner working quick, winds and delivers a fastball low, 2 balls, no strikes. Austin Fleet came on in relief of Gabby Hernandez, stranded 2 inherited runners. He got a sacrifice fly before getting Tyler Clark out to end that 6th inning. He threw .2, gave up no hits and no runs. That one swung on and missed. 2 balls, 1 strike here to the number 3 hitter in the Lancaster lineup. This one's shot foul down the left field line as the count goes to 2 balls and 2 strikes here. Gindel on the day, 1 for 2. He singled in the 5th and walked in the 3rd, so he's been on base 2 of his 3 at-bats thus far. He's behind Hebner here, 2 balls, 2 strikes. As the righty winds and delivers, that one's fouled straight back. The count will stay where it is. Count's even, not behind. He fell behind before working his way back. Curveball here swung on and missed as Cody Hebner picks up 2 strikeouts in the inning. He works a 1-2-3 top of the 7th. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. Blue Crabs lead 7-2 heading to the bottom of the 7th. When we come back, you're listening to the Blue Crabs Baseball Network. Be sure to join us at the ballpark May 12th as the Blue Crabs begin their 10th anniversary giveaway series. That night, the Blue Crabs will start the giveaway series by giving out a 10 Years True, 10 Years Blue pennant and a commemorative pen celebrating the 2008 inaugural season. Join us as we journey throughout 10 years of Blue Crabs baseball with 4 more home games, giving out commemorative pins of things such as the 2009 Liberty Division Championship and the 2013 All-Star Game held right here at Regency Furniture Stadium. For more information on the 10th anniversary giveaway series, check out our website at somdbluecrabs.com. Hey fans, be sure to join us every Thursday home game for Foster's Grill Wings and Beer Night. For just $30, you can enjoy a ticket to the game, as well as 2 hours of all-you-can-eat Foster's Wings and all-you-can-drink beer. The event takes place every Thursday home game throughout the season from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. in our Legends Club. For more information on this or any other exciting offers throughout the season, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com or call us at 301-638-9788. This season, Pinch is going green at Regency Furniture Stadium as part of the Blue Crabs Claws for a Cause. With the help of local organizations, the Blue Crabs and Pinch will bring ways for you to do your part and help out the local Southern Maryland community. Be sure to check out all the information at somdbluecrabs.com/claws for a cause.
Hey, this is Sam Runyon, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Back inside Regency Furniture Stadium, Blue Crabs lead 7-2 heading to the bottom of the 7th. Corey Vaughn swinging on a first pitch hits a high fly ball to right field. Caleb Gindel drifting a little bit to his right makes the catch for the first out here in the bottom of the 7th inning. That'll bring in Devin Rodriguez. Rodriguez 1 for 2 on the night with a 2 RBI single in the 5th. He's been about as hot as they come since joining the team. He brought a .438 batting average into this one. He now has 10 RBIs in his 9 games. He digs in another lefty-lefty matchup. He had to face Nate Reed 3 times earlier. And now Anderson delivers a first pitch strike here. Anderson in his second inning of work, he's given up just 1 hit. It was a solo home run, however, to Mike Snyder. As the lefty working out of the stretch comes set, delivers a changeup. Rodriguez out in front of that one. No balls, 2 strikes here. Anderson ahead in the count, no balls, 2 strikes, kicks and delivers, change up low, 1-2. Rodriguez was hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. He came up with the bases loaded in the 3rd inning, grounded out to first to end the threat, but recovered from that for a bases loaded single in the 5th as he sits 1 for 2 on the night. Takes a fastball inside 2-2. He had a big day yesterday as well. 2 for 4 with a home run, 2 RBIs, and a run scored. He had a solo home run in the top of the 9th. He was the leadoff man in the inning. That tied the game at 6. The Blue Crabs unfortunately lost on a walk-off sacrifice fly. Big cut with 2 strikes there from Rodriguez as he goes down swinging for the second out here in the 7th inning. That'll bring in right fielder Zach Cohn looking to bust out of his slump at the plate. He's 1 for his last 8 with 6 strikeouts in that span as well. He's 0 for 3 on the night as he digs in to face Anderson for the first time. Anderson overthrows a fastball there as he held on to it too long and it bounced away from the catcher Clark for the first ball here. Anderson has sat down 5 of the 6 he's faced out of the bullpen. The most effective pitcher so far for Lancaster has been R.J. Hively, however. Ground ball to the shortstop Frias here from Cone, who picks it up, fires on to first. As a 1-2-3 inning from John Anderson sets the Blue Crabs down in order. They score no runs on no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. They lead 7-2, turn to the bullpen once again for the top of the 8th. When we come back, you're listening to the Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Hey, this is Ryan Wiggins, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
This summer, Paint the Park Pink returns to Regency Furniture Stadium on June 17th as your Southern Maryland Blue Crabs take on the New Britain Bees. Be sure to come out and show your support for Maryland Charles Regional Medical Center as they aim to raise awareness for breast cancer. The Blue Crabs will host a post-game jersey auction with all proceeds returning to MCRMC. For more information on this or any other exciting events throughout the season, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com or call us at 301-638-9788.
Washington sports fans, get ready because August 18th is Washington Sports Night with the Blue Crabs. Friday, August 18th, the Blue Crabs will welcome Screech from the Washington Nationals and Gee Whiz from the Washington Wizards to Regency Furniture Stadium for a night of mascot fun with our very own Pinch. For more information on this or any other exciting events throughout the season, visit somdbluecrabs.com or call 301-638-9788.
Make sure you get Dad out to the ballpark on June 18th to celebrate Father's Day as the Blue Crabs finish their series against the New Britain Bees. All fathers will have a chance post-game to participate in the Blue Crabs remote control dig for a chance to win a TV prize package. For more information, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com or you can call us at 301-638-9788.
Not Henry Carey, and you're listening to Blue Crabs Baseball.
Back inside Regency Furniture Stadium as we head to the top of the 8th. Jesse Beal on out of the bullpen as he delivers first pitch fastball outside for a ball here to the leadoff man in the inning, cleanup hitter K.C. Hobson. The big righty sets and delivers another fastball. This one's fouled off down the left field line, as that'll head off towards the Legends Club, and the count will go 1-1. Hobson 0 for 3 on the day. He struck out and then flew out in back-to-back at-bats. Beal with a long look in here, comes set, working out of the stretch. Fastball tails away, 2 balls, 1 strike. Beal's 6'6", 245 pounds out of Washington, D.C. He served as an alternating setup man with Rob Carson on the season, as that one's fouled straight back, 2-2. Beal 2-0 with a 3.65 ERA. He struggled against Lancaster this year. He's given up just 5 runs on the season. However, 3 of them have come in his 2.1 innings of work against the Barnstormers. He comes set here for the 2-2 pitch. Kicks and delivers curveball, just misses off the plate. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Beal wanted that one, as he thought that backdoor curveball caught Hobson looking, but instead the count runs full. Something we've said quite often tonight. As Beal comes set for the payoff pitch. He kicks and delivers a fastball jumped on by K.C. Hobson. That's right at Zach Cohn in right field, though, as Hobson goes down for the first out here in the top of the 8th. Blue Crabs leading 7-2, so it's unlikely you'll see closer Cody Epley in this one. Although Epley hasn't worked since the Friday opener against Bridgeport, so he may throw tonight just to get some work in a non-save situation, assuming Jesse Beal gets cleanly through this top of the 8th. Beal comes set here, kicks and delivers first pitch curveball called strike to the third baseman Sean Halton. Halton 1 for 2 with a walk and a run scored in the second inning. He singled to lead off the sixth but was stranded at third. This curveball is swung on, grounded out to Palmero, picks it up, fires on to first. Good pick over there from Zach Wilson, saves an error as the 5-3 putout for the second out here in the eighth inning. That'll bring in the designated hitter Blake Galen. Galen 1 for 3. He had an RBI double back in the second inning that scored Sean Halton from first. Galen, the lefty, digs in against the big righty Beal, who kicks and delivers. First pitch fastball swung on, fouled back. No balls and 1 strike on the designated hitter here. Galen comes into this game on a 5-game hitting streak, extended it to 6. He's hitting .313 on the season, 2 home runs. 11 RBIs became 12 tonight. 0-1 on its way. Curveball doesn't quite make it back over the outside part. 1-1. Somerset put up 2 over on Sugarland in the top of the third. That game's now at 6-4, still in the top of the third inning. 1-1 shot into left field. That'll get down for a 2-out single from Blake Galen as he moves to 2 for 4 on the night. That'll bring in the second baseman, Garrett Weber. Weber 1 for 3 with a single back in the sixth. He was stranded at second when Halton was stranded at third in that inning. So Beal digs back in on the rubber with a man on, but 2 outs in the inning as he looks to work a scoreless 8th and get the ball to whoever works the 9th, trying to end this skid for the Blue Crabs. Fastball goes up and in on Weber there, 1-0. Blue Crabs have lost 2 in a row. They won the opener at Bridgeport, but have lost 6 of their last 7. They're trying to turn it around here by winning the opener against Lancaster and hopefully taking at least 3 in this 4-game series. 1-0 shot back up the middle as back-to-back hits have runners on first and second with 2 outs against Jesse Beal. The Blue Crabs are just 1-5 against Lancaster this year. They're on a 4-game losing streak against the Barnstormers. The Barnstormers put up the first run in this game back in the second inning. The Blue Crabs are just 5-12 when opponents score first and 3-5 in series openers. They're looking to flip all that here tonight. The good news in all of this, they are 10-0. They've yet to lose a game when leading after 7 innings, which they done tonight. So first pitch to the shortstop Vladimir Frias, swung on and missed after a conference between Beal and his catcher Luis Allen. Beal comes set, gives a look to the runner on second before kicking and delivering. Check swing from Frias. He went around, says the home plate umpire Don Meyer, as the count goes to no balls and 2 strikes. So Beal got the first 2 guys out, but has allowed back-to-back singles. Is ahead of Frias here with 2 outs. Kicks and delivers a fastball that goes up. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The Blue Crabs lead 7-2. But Lancaster trying to fight back here with 2 outs in the top of the 8th inning. Blake Galen on second. Garrett Weber at first for the shortstop Vladimir Frias. Beal comes set for the 1-2, gives a look at second, kicks and delivers. Fastball at slap towards the third baseman, Palmero. Picks it up, fires on to Gary Brown, covering second for the final out here in the inning. So Jesse Beal gives up 2 hits but works a scoreless top of the 8th. Barnstormers put up no runs on 2 hits, no errors. They leave 2 men on base. Blue Crabs up 7-2, just 6 outs away from a opening series victory against the Lancaster Barnstormers. They look for some more insurance. When they come up to bat, you'll see Luis Allen, Patrick Palmero, and Gary Brown when we return. You're listening to the Blue Crabs Baseball Network. Be sure to join us at select Saturday home games throughout the season as the Blue Crabs light up the Southern Maryland night sky with post-game Saturday night firework extravaganzas. For more information on this event or any other exciting events throughout the season, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com or call us at 301-638-9788.
Dr. Milu and the courteous and professional staff at Cancer and Blood Disorders Treatment Center in Waldorf want you to know that for cases of cancer and blood disorders such as anemia, leukemia, and lymphoma, you don't have to travel all the way to D.C. or Baltimore to get high-quality, compassionate care close to home. Established in 1995, Cancer and Blood Disorders Treatment Center offers expertise, experience, and the highest standards needed for successful treatment of cancer and blood disorders. Dr. Milu is excited to be a part of the Blue Crabs family as the new sponsor of the Silver Sluggers program and games for the 2017 season. For more information or to schedule a consultation, call 301-638-1007 or visit cancerandblooddisorderscenter.com.
The Southern Maryland Blue Crabs want to congratulate Ryan Mulhern on being named the designated hitter on the Blue Crabs 10-year team. Mulhern was originally drafted by the Cleveland Indians in the 11th round of the 2003 amateur draft. He signed with Southern Maryland in 2011 when he hit .348 with 10 home runs in his first season with the team. In 2 seasons with the Blue Crabs, Mulhern collected 19 home runs, 65 RBIs, and scored 53 runs while appearing in 80 games.
Hey, this is Jesse Beal, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Back inside Regency Furniture Stadium, Blue Crabs lead 7-2 heading to the bottom of the 8th. As Luis Allen digs in the first batter in this inning, he took a fastball. Ball 1 from the new pitcher for Lancaster, Daniel Moskis. The lefty Moskis comes set, kicks and delivers. This one shot towards the hole. Frias tries to make a backhanded play, but not able to do so as Luis Allen goes to 2 for 4 on the night. That'll bring up Patrick Palmero. Palmero 1 for 3 with a single and a run scored in the 3rd inning. He came across as the first run in the game for the Blue Crabs. That, at the time, tied it at 1. Blue Crabs added another one to take a 2-1 lead in that inning. The Barnstormers tied the game in the top of the 5th before the Blue Crabs exploded for 4 runs in the bottom of the 5th inning to take a 6-2 lead. A Mike Snyder home run in the 7th, or in the 6th, I should say, extended it to 7-2, and that's where we stand right now. Moskis comes set, kicks and delivers a fastball high, 2 balls, no strikes to the number 9 hitter tonight, Patrick Palmero. Moskis has been one of the most effective relievers this season for the Barnstormers, arguably the most effective. As Palmero shoots one to right center field here, Sanford giving chase, not going to be able to get there. Allen on his way to third. He'll be waved home as Patrick Palmero, with an RBI double, scores the catcher Luis Allen from first and extends the Blue Crabs lead to 8-2 here in the bottom of the 8th. That'll bring in Gary Brown. I was saying about Moskis before that pitch, he's been arguably the most effective reliever for Lancaster. In 14 innings, he hadn't allowed an earned run. That just changed after a leadoff single from Luis Allen and an RBI double from Patrick Palmeiro brought home one. So Gary Brown digs in, runner in scoring position here at second with nobody out in the inning. Brown 0 for 3 on the night with a walk and a run scored. He flares one out to left field here. Millage comes in, makes the catch, as Brown records the first out of the inning. That'll bring in Edwin Garcia. Garcia's had a good night. He's 2 for 4 with 2 runs scored, as he's got an RBI chance here with a man on second in the form of Patrick Palmeiro. Blue Crabs already lead 8-2. Sam Runyon is up and warming in the bullpen for Southern Maryland. It appears he will work the 9th inning. First pitch fastball misses away. 1 ball, no strikes. Good opportunity for Runyon, who struggled as of late for the Blue Crabs, especially against the Barnstormers. This is a good opportunity for him to come in a non-pressure situation and just get some work in, try to figure out what's been going on with his stuff, as his ERA has risen to 9 in the past week. Edwin shoots one through the hole here between shortstop and third. Palmeiro will get the stop sign, as they already lead 8-2, not willing to risk the out at the plate. Edwin Garcia, however, 3 for 5 on the night, has runners on the corners with 1 out for the big DH, Mike Snyder. Snyder, 2 for 3 already, a solo home run in the 6th, an RBI single in the 3rd. That's his 6th multi-hit game of the season. That's back-to-back multi-hit games for him. He's also homered in 3 straight games now, including a 2-home run effort yesterday. He digs in here to face the lefty Anderson, who comes set for the first pitch. Kicks and delivers. Misses inside. 1 ball, no strikes to Snyder. Snyder has hit lefties relatively well this year. He was hitting .263 against them coming into this one with 1 home run, 6 RBIs. He homered off of the lefty John Anderson back in the 6th. And he's ahead of Moscas here, 2 balls, no strikes, as he took that fastball low and away. Runners on the corners with 1 out. The Blue Crabs have already put across 1 run in the inning. They're up by 6, 8-2 here in the bottom of the 8th, looking for more. As Daniel Moscas comes set, kicks and delivers. Fastball misses low and inside. The catcher Clark dropped over to block it, kept it in front of him to hold Palmeiro at third and Garcia at first. So Snyder ahead in the count, 3 balls, 1 strike here. Or 3 balls, no strikes, as he digs back in. Likely will be taking all the way here as Moscas kicks and delivers a fastball called strike to put the count at 3-1. With a 6-run lead already, no reason to green light his designated hitter, as John Harris gave him the take sign all the way. The count goes to 3-1 as Snyder digs back in. He'll likely be swinging here on a ball in the zone as Moscas comes set, kicks and delivers a big cut from Snyder as he was out in front of that one. And the count runs full. We'll see if the runner's off from first with 1 out here in the inning. I'd imagine Garcia will stay put as Moscas comes set, kicks and delivers the payoff pitch, a changeup. Snyder foul tip but hung on to by the catcher as he goes down on strikes for the second out in the inning. That'll bring in the first baseman, Zach Wilson. Wilson, 2 for 4 on the night with a run scored. He's picked up a couple of RBIs as well, as he has 2 already and another chance to add to that here. Moskis comes set, kicks and delivers to Wilson. Fastball that misses away. 1 ball, no strikes to the first baseman. Wilson picked up an RBI single that scored Edwin Garcia back in the 3rd, and then his RBI single in the 5th plated the first run of that 4-run inning. Fastball misses outside as the count goes to 2-0 against Wilson. Runyon appears out and ready in the bullpen. He'll work the 9th, now with a 6-run lead, as Zach Wilson looks to extend it even more here against the lefty Moskis. Moskis comes set, kicks and delivers that one shot to deep left field. Lastings Millage giving chase, runs out of room as Zach Wilson extends the lead even more with a 3-run homer here in the bottom of the 8th. So the Blue Crabs now lead 11-2 as Zach Wilson came into this game tied with his buddy Mike Snyder with 6 home runs to lead the team. Snyder hit one to take the lead. Wilson says not so fast and ties it up with him immediately as Snyder greets him in the dugout with a big laugh and a grin, as the Blue Crabs now lead 11-2 on a 3-run homer from Zach Wilson. So with 2 outs in the inning, that'll bring in Corey Vaughn, as Vaughn, swinging on the first pitch, fouls it off. So Moskis had not given up an earned run coming in to tonight's game. He's given up 4 here in the inning. A leadoff single to Luis Allen. A double from Patrick Palmero in the right field gap scored Allen. Edwin Garcia singled to put runners on the corners with 1 out. Mike Snyder went down on strikes, but Zach Wilson's 3-run homer scored both of them and has the score at 11-2. Moskis comes set for the 1-1, delivers a fastball inside. Vaughn a little bit behind that one as the count goes to 1 ball, 2 strikes here on the center fielder. Vaughn 1 for 3 on the night with a walk, and he scored a run after singling in the 5th. 1-2 pitch on its way. Changeup misses low and inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes here. Vaughn, the son of former MLB All-Star Greg Vaughn. As the 2-2 pitch on its way, called strike 3 over the inside part of the plate. Vaughn goes down on strikes to end the inning here. Long conversation with the home plate umpire, Donnie Meyer. But he's down on strikes for the 3rd out, but the Blue Crabs put up 4 runs to extend their lead to 11-2. They score the 4 on 4 hits, no errors, and leave nobody on base. Sam Runyon coming in to shut it down in the top of the 9th. When we come back, you're listening to the Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Cancer and Blood Disorders Treatment Center in Waldorf is your new sponsor of the Silver Sluggers program on Tuesday nights all season long. Silver Sluggers members receive tickets to every Tuesday night game, including the 4th of July, a commemorative t-shirt, they get to play baseball bingo during the games, and much more. Guests can even learn more about how CBDTC can help you at their table located on the concourse every Tuesday night. For more information on the Silver Sluggers, visit somdbluecrabs.com. And for more information on the wonderful life-saving work that Dr. Milo and his staff do, call them today at 301-638-1007. Cancer and Blood Disorders Treatment Center. High quality, compassionate care, close to home. Blue Crabs fans, be sure to come out to the ballpark on Saturday night, June 3rd, as the Blue Crabs celebrate halfway to Small Business Saturday. On this day, the team will honor local small businesses by allowing them to showcase their goods and services on the stadium concourse. Then, post-game, the Blue Crabs will celebrate Halloween in June, inviting children and families onto the Regency Furniture Stadium field for a candy drop. That's right, a helicopter will fly in and drop candy all over the outfield for everyone to enjoy. For more information, visit somdbluecrabs.com or call 301-638-9788.
The Southern Maryland Blue Crabs would like to congratulate Jim Ed Warden on being named the closer on the Blue Crabs 10-year team. Warden was originally drafted by the Cleveland Indians in the 6th round of the 2001 MLB Amateur Draft. He signed with Southern Maryland in 2009, where he picked up 13 saves with a 1.12 ERA in 17 appearances.
Hey, this is Cody Epley, and you're listening to Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Back inside Regency Furniture Stadium as Sam Runyon is on the mound to work the 9th inning. He delivered a first pitch strike while we were on break to the catcher Tyler Clark. Runyon took only 4 pitches to warm up. You generally get 8, so we were a little bit behind coming back, but he's ahead. No balls, 2 strikes here on the number 9 hitter Clark. Blue Crabs lead 11-2, so Runyon has a 9-run lead to work with as he kicks and delivers. That one's fouled back. No balls, 2 strikes. The Blue Crabs have done what they did tonight all season. They put up 2 runs in the 3rd, 4 runs in the 5th, 1 run in the 6th, and 4 runs in the 8th. They've done the scoring multiple runs in an inning thing all season. They've now done that in 39 separate innings. They've hit 33 home runs on the year, and just this, their 31st game. They've struggled outside of the big offense as Clark goes down looking at a strike 3 called on a fastball over the outside part of the plate. Runyon strikes out the first batter he sees to record the first out in the 9th. The Blue Crabs have struck out 239 times coming into tonight's game. They've posted a 3-12 record in games where they've scored 3 or less runs. But if they hold on to this win, will extend to 11-5 in games where they score 3 or more runs. As Runyon delivers a fastball high to the leadoff man, Darian Sanford, batting with 1 out here in the 9th. The good news in all of this for the Blue Crabs is the back end of the bullpen in wins has been fantastic. We mentioned the bullpen struggles with ERA among walks and other things. But when they get a lead through 7 innings, they're 10-0. However, they're unable to come back late in games as that's contributed heavily to their 13-17 record as they're 0-13 when they trail after 7 innings. Sanford fouled back the 1-1 there as the count goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes on the center fielder. He's 1 for 2 with 2 walks in the game thus far. He walked back in the 7th, but was caught leaning on a pickoff move from Cody Hebner, who got him in a rundown and was able to record the first out of that inning. 1-2 curveball stays up and away from Runyon here as the count goes to 2-2. Runyon comes in 1-1 on the season. He has a 9 ERA, 1 save recorded. He's given up 19 runs in 13 innings, but just 13 of them earned as the 2-2 is fouled back. He got off to a great start for the Blue Crabs, Runyon did, before sputtering as of late. He really struggled in his last outing against the Barnstormers, as he didn't even record an out in that outing. He actually had back-to-back outings where he did not record an out. So 2-2 pitch on its way. That one's slicing into left field. That'll get down in front of Rodriguez. A 1-out single from Darian Sanford. So Runyon started the season with 4 straight scoreless outings before giving up 2 earned runs against Sugarland. He then had 4 straight outings where he didn't give up an earned run. He gave up 5 unearned on the road at Lancaster after an error up the middle in that one. But then since then, the 14th against Somerset. He didn't record an out, gave up 2 hits, walked 3, and all 5 of those runners scored. His next outing didn't come again until the 18th against the Barnstormers, where he once again was unable to record an out, giving up 2 hits, 1 walk, 4 runs. Then against Bridgeport on the 20th, 1.1 innings, 3 hits, 1 walk, 2 runs. Lasting's Millage well out in front of a curveball there, has the count at no balls and 2 strikes. Millage having a terrible day thus far as he struggled in the number 2 spot, going 0 for 4 with 4 strikeouts. He's behind no balls, 2 strikes here, as Runyon delivers a curveball that misses off the plate away, 1 ball and 2 strikes. So as I was saying earlier, this is a good outing for Runyon to try to figure it out, as he's given up 10 runs in his last 3 outings. This is a very non-pressure situation. They're up 9. This is a good chance for him to come figure out his stuff on the mound and try to work a scoreless inning. 1-2's fouled back as Millage stays alive, trying to avoid his 5th strikeout of the night. Count will stay where it is, 1 ball and 2 strikes. For the first time probably this season, you can say Runyon very unconcerned with Darian Sanford at first base. I mentioned Sanford, 23 stolen bases coming in, already has 1 on the night, but his run relatively meaningless, as that one's fouled off out of play down the right field line. Count stays where it is, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Runyon kicks and delivers the 1-2 once again, this time a curveball. Millage swings and misses as he goes down on strikes for the 5th time. Runyon picks up the 2nd out here in the 9th. That's the 11th strikeout for Blue Crabs pitchers tonight, as Runyon's 1 out away from working a scoreless top in the 9th. He pumps in a first pitch strike on a fastball over the outside part of the plate to Caleb Gindle. Gindle 1 for 3 with a walk, as Runyon kicks and delivers curveball, called strike here. No balls and 2 strikes against the left-hand swinging Gindle. Runyon struggled with the breaking ball in his last couple of outings, as well as his first few batters tonight, but has begun to feel it here as he goes to it once again, fouled back. No balls, 2 strikes. Runyon has a devastating curveball when it's on, but when it's not, it's a tough pitch for a catcher to handle and a tough pitch for him to control. Has led to some of the walk problems he's had as of late. It's on now, though, as the 0-2 goes to it once again. This one stays a little bit outside as he tried to get the backdoor breaking ball for a called strike 3, but instead the count goes to 1-2. He's just 1 strike away from locking in the Blue Crabs' Game 1 victory here, as he kicks and delivers another curveball. This one swung on, grounded to second. Gary Brown picks it up, flips to Zach Wilson at first, as the Blue Crabs take Game 1. They win by a final score of 11-2, as tie-dye crew leader Austin Gore heads out to the warning track for the victory lap for Southern Maryland, as Sam Runyon works a scoreless 9th inning. He gives up just 1 hit on no errors, leaves 1 man on base. So Southern Maryland breaks the slump. They had lost 4 in a row against the Barnstormers, but take the win here, 11-2, back at home. They had lost 6 of their last 7. They're hoping to bust out of that in this 4-game series. They win 11-2 tonight. A big performance once again from Mike Snyder, as he picked up a solo home run, 2 more RBIs. Zach Wilson continued his tear against the Barnstormers. He went 3 for 5 with a 3-run homer. 5 RBIs in the game for him. Devin Rodriguez, another name to mention, as he was able to extend his hitting streak to 7. Gabby Hernandez gets credited with the win. Nate Reed will take the loss here. Hernandez threw 5.1 innings, 6 hits, 7 Ks, 2 runs, both earned. Reed 4.1 innings, 8 hits, 6 earned runs for the Barnstormers. So the Blue Crabs take game 1 11-2. We'll be back tomorrow 6:35 first pitch, as in that one you'll see Pat McCoy, the lefty for the Blue Crabs, making his 3rd start as a member of the team. He'll face off with right-hander Brian Evans. Evans 1-1 with a 4 ERA. McCoy 0-1 with a 4.66. He threw well in his last outing for the Blue Crabs. So that one's scheduled for 6:35 tomorrow on Tuesday, Silver Sluggers night at the ballpark. For my general manager, Courtney Knichel, on her first day back from maternity leave, we thank you for tuning in here at Regency Furniture Stadium. Blue Crabs win 11-2. We'll be back tomorrow 6:35. I'm Brandon Bulanda. Good night from Waldorf, Maryland.